Greetings, my excellent friends. I am back after a 4 or 5-ish. It sort of blurs into one. Day absence from my house, which sort of the second half of which you probably didn't notice because I don't normally stream those days anyway. But yes, this was good. There were photos of a cat in my Discord that I posted. A cat that lives in the house where I was. My girlfriend's cat. There are two of them, but only one of them is willing to get near anybody who isn't her, so the other one just sort of hid in a corner for 4 days. As he does whenever anybody else is in the house, which is a shame, but nothing has changed that so far. Anyway, the cat that is willing to live a life. If anybody is eating something, mute for like 2 minutes. Have you ever had to chase an oblivious cat around a room because that cat has an entire solid turd stuck to itself, dangling even, because it seems to be attached by a hair, just everywhere the creature wanders, like a metronome of poop. Because that is an experience that I can no longer say I have never had. The crisis was resolved, but that particular part of the experience was not my favorite, and indeed, such is the way of memory, that is the one that gets remembered in the highest amount of detail. Thanks, brain. It's good stuff, that. I like it. Anyway, for those following the ongoing saga of the developing Ace Attorney musical, the casting call has a day left, less than a day left. Midnight Eastern. Whenever midnight Eastern next appears, I think it's like most of a day. It's like 18 hours or something still to submit. But the website that they're using isn't very well designed, and it appears to have listed, because the deadline was listed as the 22nd, it appears to have told everybody that they needed to get it in a day early. So there were 100 auditions in a day while I was asleep. And everyone was like, wow, I thought it was meant to be a last day rush, not a last 2 days rush, at which point I pointed out, no, it's just that the website's really bad and doesn't do exact times well. So you're probably not going to get many at all now, except for people who are submitting what they think is late and hoping to get in anyway, because because it doesn't understand time in the same way that a rational being would. In fact, it's already stopped listing it. If I do an open project search, I can't find it anymore. Which it lists them in order of how close they are to closing. So it's gone. Doesn't mean it can't be accessed. It just means that the website is bad. Which is no one on that production team's fault, really. It's just quirky. Anyway, new demo was also released. They normally come out while I'm streaming on a Wednesday, but they put it out 2 days ago, I think, because the casting call's finishing today. So that was what I played today. That was the Manfred von Karma song, which I think. Okay, so von Karma's written for a bass, and that makes sense because his objection voice line is the deepest thing you've ever heard. I don't know if it seems hard to find a bass, so we'll see what von Karma sounds like in the actual product. But I know I can't really properly do it. I just von Karma to me is just my Edgeworth voice, but deeper. But as you heard, he gets a Latin chorus and a pipe organ because he's the bad guy, which I dearly love. Obviously, this is going to be audio only, but like just the idea of the entire cast gathering around von Karma as a spotlight comes down on him and he looks into the sky and just goes that line, that Manfred von Karma, perfection incarnate. I look very forward to seeing who gets to do that line. Anyway, we return to Bornpunk. Eventually. Up here. There we go. Yes. Victoria State Government. Film Victoria, Australia. I'm still not used to seeing that, number one, in a video game. Number two, in pixel art. It's very whiplashy to think that this is an Australian-made game, especially since it is culturally and visually and thematically nil. Bereft of Australian influence because it is set in Denmark and the future. And that makes sense. There's another game made by Australians that I'm following. I don't know that I would stream it. It's a bit more of like a Fallout-esque top-down more complicated role-playing game, which is a genre I like, but I usually can't play them while streaming because my brain will go into overload trying to think too hard about the game and about the stream at the same time. Broken Roads, it's called. And that one is basically set in post-apocalyptic Australia. And I look forward to it, but I'm also terrified of it because the more Australian something is, the stranger it is to experience as an entertainment product. Video games in Australia don't go together in my head. They should. There shouldn't be anything stopping them, but they just don't traditionally, so it's weird to say. Anyway, as Australian as this was made, it's not hitting those uncanny valley spikes because it has no real Australian connections in its narrative. Now, I think we're here. Right. We are indeed here. We are playing as the third character that we have encountered to play as, Grandmaster Flash Drive. And I think we're still in a flashback. I think this is still the night before the Evie sections at the start of the game. So presuming that those of you that are watching me now are caught up on what happened on Friday, we don't have a problem, but this is Bornholm, it's in Denmark. We started off with Evie, who is this hacker chick who used to work for a corporation but is now kind of fired, and now she works at a bar with her adoptive dad. There's a voice in her head, and she's not sure what it is. And that's about it. I mean, there were puzzles to solve, but they were a bit low-key. We were basically just trying to convince a friend of ours to come out of her shack and stop whining about her hangover. We then moved to a CEO, Mariposa, the CEO of Mitsutomo, who had her body hijacked by something. An AI, an alien, I don't know. The voice was computery, but as far as I could tell, we weren't playing as Mariposa, we were playing as this invader. So, we don't know what it wants, but that section was just the invader trying to analyze Mariposa's office in order to understand how best to impersonate her, and once we'd done that, that was the end of that section, and now we're here. Grandmaster Flash Drive is an android who thinks that he is an 80s rapper. He is currently low on energy, which means he will eventually shut down, at which point people will break him up into pieces and sell him, I guess, and he will just become scrap. So it's pretty much death, and we don't want to die, so we want to buy energy cells from this man, but we don't have money. So we're trying to get money. We have our gold chain.
Yo, this is my replacement gold chain. A player always have to have some backup plan. You know, for when a player's main gold chain gets stolen.
Uh-huh. We have his Walkman. We have his... Oh, can we give... Do you reckon he'd give us the energy cells in exchange for a joint?
I ain't sharing my ganja with no one, yo. Oh no, I'm gonna be pretending to be smoking this later.
Okay, so you can't actually smoke it because you're not made out of flesh, but you also won't sell it for... Alright, how about the rest of your stuff? Walkman?
How about this for an energy cell?
Interesting. Very interesting. I could just print my own, unfortunately for you.
Gold chain?
Hey man, how about this sweet gold necklace for the energy cell? I always keep a spare one around.
I'm going to pretend you didn't try to offer me some of the most worthless material on Earth.
Brother, this is the real deal.
Have you ever heard of asteroid belt mining? If you had, you would know that gold reserves are at an all-time high.
But, bling!
I am armed, just in case you decide to pursue this conversation further.
Got it.
But, bling! We're going to do something with this drone. I can't remember what. We just fixed it. And we're going to do something with it. But I can't remember what.
I glued that baby up good. Oh yeah, the little dragonfly should be able to take high into the skies again. It has no juice though, just like me.
Right. We need to power the drone. Fuck. We also have a dead rat for some reason.
Damn, boy. This thing's as dead as an andro trying to get citizenship on this island.
Would you like a dead rat for energy?
How about this for an energy cell?
You're testing my patience, Tin Man.
It was worth an ask. Plastic bag?
I'm a gangster, not a murderer.
No, I didn't mean... Fucking hell.
This is a dog-eat-dog world, and I don't want to get eaten by this one.
Okay. I will eventually remember what to do. We were talking to this guy, I think, and we were trying to convince him... Right, we were trying to convince him that we are from Free Finland. Because Finland has been occupied by Russia. Can I take this, now that I need it?
A Free Finland poster. We got a lot of snow humans in Haven. This poster right here is about some kind of recruitment drive thing. Maybe this rag will give me some insight on Free Finland for that wafer dude. Hustling underway. Oh yeah, hustling complete.
Excellently hustled.
I do feel a moral conflict brewing within myself. This poster was not mine to take. Labor and energy was expended to create it. I mean...
Yo, that was lit.
I really want to know how this happened to him. And why does he sound like the Space Quest narrator?
You know, I don't think I want to talk to her no more.
Fair enough. Okay, do I give this to you?
That's yours, isn't it? You made this?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But if I did know, I'd be very proud of those majestic whooper swans. True beauties.
You don't think it's weird that they're bigger than the freaking mountain range?
Not particularly, no.
Yo, Waffle,
Moi tekpot.
I'm gonna be back soon.
Hey, hey.
Humans around here love him for his kebabs. His brain needs some defragging, though, for reals.
I knew this was going to happen. I step away from this game for 5 days, and I come back, and I'm just like, what now? What do? How continue? Can't remember a fucking thing. I distinctly remember fixing this. I just don't remember what the plan was once it was fixed. Would you like a drone?
Is this worth a kebab for you?
A giant fly. I have enough live ones in here.
That's right, we want to get a kebab from him.
Is this worth a kebab for you?
That's an insult, Rovhul. I use only the best rats.
I've already showed him this.
That's yours.
But
You don't think...
I thought we were trying to become a... He's after a beautiful bird. Yeah. There was a pigeon that could be clicked on, I think, but not here.
I ain't sharing my ganja with no one, yo.
You really need to accept this one. Flash, but nonetheless, here, pigeon.
Yo, wait a second. Wafa's totally tripping all over the place, right? I'm gonna hustle him so hard. I'm gonna catch this bird and tell him it's a damn swan.
Perfect.
This is pure genius. From the F to the L to the A to the S to the H. Grandmaster Flash Drive. Yeah.
Right, how are we catching the pigeon, Flash?
Can't reach it from here. I'm gonna have to go up or get it down.
This'll be fine.
I don't have any more glue. Damn, I'm stuck down here now. That's the rain pipe of On the Ragnaroks. I saw a few gangs. Scary.
So if I hadn't used the glue to fix this, I could have used it to go up the pipe. All right. Do you fuck with you?
I gotta charge that baby up first. Then it's hunting time.
Okay, so we need energy, but the problem is, Flash, the problem is energy is the thing we need. Okay. Problem, we need energy. Solution, we buy energy from this guy. Problem, he doesn't have anything. Sorry, we don't have anything he wants. Solution, I guess we give him a kebab. Problem, we need to give Waffleophagus something for the kebab. Solution, we get a bird. Problem, we need energy to get the bird. Okay. And it's fucking taunting me with this, oh, if I still had my glue. But... Can you eat the rat?
That'd just ruin my street cred.
Okay, can you eat the joint?
Oh no, I'm gonna be pretending.
Can you eat the Walkman?
My blazing hot Walkman is going nowhere.
The lid?
Don't know why. I just won't keep it for myself.
No, the crazy girl wants the kebab. Right, I'd forgotten that she was technically still interactable.
Staying out of there.
I don't handle his swag in the rag. Okay, how do we charge up the damnable drone? Actually, did I try this with you?
How about this for an energy cell?
I saw you pulling that thing out of the bin.
But,
I also saw you heating up the glue to fix it.
but,
That's a no.
damn! I'm gonna not do that. I wouldn't get that kebab smell out of my clothes for days.
And the steam just heats, it doesn't charge.
Residents of Haven are not allowed to pass district control zones without valid ID. Possessing illegal border passes is a
We siphon the energy out of here. Electrical box.
I dig that, but it's closed.
Then open it!
I think I can charge that dragonfly up real good here. There's nothing in there to connect this little baby to.
Oh my god, connect my fist to your face, mate! Okay, it's fine, it's okay, I get it. I don't get it, what do I do now?
Sparking it up, eh? Ha ha! Good one, Grandmaster. My bling's far too valuable for that.
Is it?
You know, I don't think I want...
No, not her, this. Don't shut up with it.
I think I can charge... Look at those sexy transistors, man. Currently, I almost can't resist the power. I need to conduct myself.
I see that pun,
Damn, that was a good one.
but I'm not going to acknowledge it.
Sick bike, man. Last time I saw one that looked this good, I ain't touching nothing. Sweet lamppost. All them humans wouldn't be able to see Drek anymore if I kicked that lamppost out. What?
So what does he exactly say?
There's nothing in that.
There's nothing to connect it to.
My servo pump says yes.
Nothing that I own is going to handle that. Because I can steal a wire!
You know, for humans, this is just a stupid wire. For me, the Flashmaster, this is life. Energy. Damn, pity I can't just charge myself like that. But I think I could use this to charge the Dragonfly. Drek, you're a legend, Flash. I can just hustle this and charge the Dragonfly with it.
Good. Have you considered doing that instead of just yapping about it?
Divide by zero error, man. I'm gonna connect this wire to the circuit. That'll charge the Dragonfly. Smooth. Is the Grandmaster the master of battery charging? Faux shizzle he is. Dragonfly's charged and ready to drop it like it's hot.
Okay. Now. You better get me my bird.
This is the sickest hustle of them all. This is the hustle of legends. Get ready, Birdo. You're gonna get drive by drone. 3, 2, 1, launch!
Meow.
Damn.
I thought I would feel the pride of a hunter after this act of wanton destruction and carnage. I thought my transistors would squeal with satisfaction, as me, a humble android, becomes a hunter of the night. Alas, I feel only shame and sadness. What have I done? What have I done? Nah,
I'm the real gangster around here. Look at me, fools.
That would be funny, but not for me.
I love cats. Means there's still hope in the hood. I'd never touch a kitty, even...
President found to harbor free Finland terrorists.
Another victim of the streets. That man's keeping us all down. The man forced my hand. I can't look at this.
I didn't I did, but how dare you clock me?
I thought I'd be prouder of this, man.
I appreciate the way he walks, too. Like, proper thought and effort went in to that. A little shuffle.
Yo, Waffle!
Moi, Techbot.
Sorry, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to hand you the dead bird.
That's life on the streets, man. Live by the street, die by the street.
Actually, first of all...
gosh darn it. This is actually incredibly sad. This poor little creature didn't have to die. What have I done? I mean...
Gangster for life.
Just because it's funny, let's offer it to Thunder first.
How about this for an energy cell?
Just turn around now.
Worth a try.
Just want to see if he eventually just kills me.
Yo, Waffle, you won't believe it. I have your whooper swarm. Nothing the FLASH can't do.
So quickly. Show me, you glorious patriot. Show me. That's not the swan. That's a pit girl. You liar! You lied again, you despicable piece of scrap metal. And it's dead too. Did I ask you for a dead whooper swan? What do you think I wanted to do with it?
Eat it? Humans like that food, yo.
No, I did not want to eat it. It was supposed to serve as a symbol of resistance for Finns all over Bornholm.
You can still eat it, though.
It's not even a swan. It's a pitgeon. You brought me a dead pitgeon.
No, boss man, no. That is a whooper swan.
Let me set the facts straight about this bird.
Let me set the facts straight about this bird.
This is a swan disguised as a pidgeon.
This is a swan disguised as a pigeon.
Why would a swan disguise as a pitgeon?
Haven's a dangerous place, you know. No one would suspect a pigeon of anything. It's a fail-safe disguise.
I'm going to ignore that you just insinuated that I would believe that whooper swans are somehow capable of obtaining pitgeon disguises to go undercover.
Now that you say it that way, it does kind of sound a bit out there.
A tiny bit.
Let me explain differently then. Have you ever seen a whooper swan?
Of course I've seen the whooper swans. I'm from Finland. Did you whippersnapper just try to convince me I don't know what a swan looks like?
No.
Then that's the reason why I haven't blasted your Renaissance clothes wearing arse out of my face yet.
Boss man, chill. I'm gonna explain it a different way. You're on drugs right now, right?
Yeah, you don't need to keep telling me that.
Which one? One or two? I feel like we should commit to the mission, but... Can I have some? It is sorely tempting. I do not know if I shall have the self-control. We should do two, because otherwise we'll never get to see this line. Alright, well, yeah. I mean, I might. You don't think I'm going to play this again? Like, if there was ever a video game in history that I had a pretty good chance of playing again.
Can I have some? It's real faux shizzle, but that ain't even important.
No, get to the point.
That was broken. He just said the other line from earlier over it. I should probably report these things, but like, if no one clips it, I'm gonna forget, basically. I did remember to tell him that Evie's... Oh, I should check that. Evie's birth date in her lore entry said that she was born in 2021 and that she was 132 instead of 32. He did fix that, I believe.
And earlier, you thought I was all kinds of birds.
Go on.
So obviously you're hallucinating again. Man, homie, Holmes, brother, boss man, you can't trust yourself right now. I just want to hustle one kebab. But you want to change the world, man. Is it worth losing your chance for that over one little ratty kebab? I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, this is a whooper swan.
You're driving a hard bargain, Tin Man. I really mistook you for a bird. What bird did I say you were?
I think you called me an ostrich? Might have been a three-eyed crow. He was definitely talking about the difference between ostriches and something the fuck else. I'm pretty sure there was a golden goose laying eggs as well, but I don't think that was me. I'm gonna go with ostrich because I remember that most clearly, but does Gwambush remember better because you remember stuff from my streams better than me. This was not designed for a 5-day break at this. No, it was not, but I had no choice. I had no choice at all. But, like, the game's not gonna fucking boot me to menu if I don't get the bird right.
A roving ostrich.
I don't think that's true. Not sure I trust you on this whole hallucination thing you're trying to sell.
Huh, I could have sworn. Maybe it was.
Oh, we're just gonna keep going, are we? Fuck. Screeching eagle?
A screeching eagle.
I don't think...
Huh. A three-eyed crow.
Yeah, I remember now. I did call you that. And I still think you look like one of them too. Anyway, I don't think I have a choice but to believe you. There's too much at stake. Even though you brought me a dead specimen, I guess I can still salvage the situation somehow. You're a despicable, trashy, ancient-looking android, but you did the job.
So can I have my kebab now?
No,
Brother, what? What?
just messing with you. You should have seen your face. Yes, have your kebab. Someone didn't collect their order earlier. You can have theirs.
What, man? You had that thing lying around the whole time? You would have just thrown it away anyway.
Yes, but now I have a Whooper Swan, have I not?
Damn, you a player.
Here, it's yours.
Thanks, Holmes. See you around.
Hey.
Achievement unlocked. The Kebab Whisperer. I think Lilith went over here. Problem with her is she doesn't stay... There she is. Hello, would you like...
Smelling good, I guess. It's defo dripping with sauce. I'm gonna let it drip over my trousers a little. Make me look just like the locals.
A donor kebab.
Yo, Lilith! Lilith, I found some food for you.
You have food for me?
Yep,
That's a waffle alpha kebab.
yeah it is. I'm the smoothest kebab criminal in town.
Executed without trial.
You're a silly Mr. Android. Have my crack cries. I don't need it. I have the best kebab now. It's the last thing I wanted before the end.
The end? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing, Mr. Android. I miss my body. Yes. Thank you, Mr. Android. Goodbye, Mr. Android.
What? Also, I'm pretty sure that was meant to be Cred Chris, like Crystal.
Lilith,
Why does the essence of my being feel as if this humble life form has just witnessed true tragedy? Oh, cruel world. What have you done to this poor soul? Angels weep for her kind being. I meant to say,
damn girl, what you tripping on? At least I got the dough to charge this bad boy right here up.
Yeah. Money!
This cred crystal I hustled from that Lilith human.
the means via which I obtain this technological marvel will plague me for eons to come. I mean,
Yo, I'm the fresh Prince of Haven.
Yes, we are. Now let's give the money to the wrong guy.
If I buy food with these credits, I won't have enough for my energy cell.
Nor can you eat food, so that would be really stupid. Let's give it to the right guy.
I got him. I got the creds for the energy cell.
Do you now? I'm moderately impressed. Do show.
Sure thing, man. Here you go.
And what?
Don't be tripping. Where's my energy cell?
Your what?
The Kraken energy cell I just gave you the creds for.
What credits?
You messing with me, aren't you? I'm being baited and switched again.
Indeed I am. You're quite adorable, really.
I'm not adorable. I'm a real OG, and I'm all pumped.
Please don't ruin this bonding moment with your empty threats. I have your energy cell right here. You're gonna live another day.
Whoa, man. Don't do this direct to me. I might have a heart attack if I could.
Here you go, little Tin Man.
And just like that, the Grandmaster FLASHDRIVE is back in action, baby. Ready to take on the world with thunder, yo.
Truly adorable.
Next stop, home. Sweet gangster home. Got a serious music piracy session ahead of me. Ah.
Indeed. Great. A serious music piracy session on Twitch, of all things. Back in the present...
And you're absolutely sure you can do this after yesterday? Because I'm really not in the mood to watch your brain oozing out of your ears. You may be a real pain, but I also love you. Okay? You hear me?
I know, and I'm fine, Huss, really. I can do this. I gotta do this. If I screw up this job, folks aren't gonna trust me with anything but milk runs anymore. You know, polishing some posh brat school records. Dreck like that.
No, of course. That'd be far too legal for little adrenaline-addicted Evie.
That's not what I mean. Ugh, you know what I mean.
Not gonna get into a fight with you over this right now. Anyway.
Are we good, sis?
We're excellent, sis. Had great fun with you lately. Great to have you home again.
I am curious as to where Hussar got this accent from. Because I believe she is Klump's biological daughter? Like, didn't he make that distinction between her and Evie? But those two do not sound alike at all. Like, I like the idea of there just being a bunch of different accents in the city, because that makes perfect sense given the way it's described, but... I find it curious when immediate family do not sound similar. When they live together and have a close relationship, at least.
Do you know what we have to do?
Of course I do. Don't treat me like a noob. Ugh. You're gonna tell me anyway, aren't you?
You betcha.
Alright. Lecture number 394 incoming.
Huss, it's my life on the line here. Priority number 1. If you see me spazzing out, any sort of epileptic shenanigans.
I slap you. That's the fun part.
Yes, you slap the living dreck out of me until I wake up. If you hear me talking while drilled in, you...
Slap you. That means you're about to suffer a connection loss.
Good. And if you notice me sweating and bleeding out of my nose, you...
Slap you. You know, it's kind of funny that you think that I can forget about slapping you.
Yes, but why would you slap me in this case?
Because physical reactions like this indicates you're in over your head and getting pummeled in there.
And after you slap my bleeding face, you scan for corporal activities immediately. Don't forget that.
Slapping you and making sure I'm not rotting in a corporal basement. Yep, got it.
I'm counting on you.
As always.
How's Klump downstairs?
He's fine. Still screeching about our exploits from yesterday, but the patrons are keeping him busy. He even said a few guys asked for us. Well, actually, asked for you. Asked where the daredevil lady with the death wish was. Guess that's the kind of title you get when you're trying to drill into a space station.
Did Klump tell you that?
Apparently it's public knowledge in these parts now.
Not good.
No, not good at all. But Klump was laughing when he told me this. So I guess in some way he's proud of you.
Ain't I a lucky girl? The voice I heard earlier seems gone. After we spoke, it didn't appear again.
It's gone now. That's the important part. One more day without permanent brain damage, eh?
Yay me, I guess. Oh, cool.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Going in.
Good hunting, Evie.
To investigate the recent satellite shooting, even residents have been restricted from access.
Holy shit. That is some color.
Home. Finally home. I missed you, my little paradise. Everything seems in order. I should check the integrity of my utilities, though, just to be sure. Today's not been very kind to me, after all. Or maybe I wasn't kind to today. Who knows?
We appear to be
Anyway, I'll go through this one more time. make sure I remember everything.
Pirate.
The target is Conglomerate Council member Carlsberg. Specific target location is the Carlsberg Bornholm mainframe. Yep, looks like I'm ready for things to go down. Oh boy, I definitely feel ready for things to go down. Yar!
Yar. So we have Issa Kabir, Sir Cabbage, who appears to be a ghost, and Lars. And we also have a very different inventory. Oh, wow. We have an assault utility.
The attack utility helps me brute force my way through barriers, or outright destroy counter-intrusion measures. I have to be very careful before using it. Entities that can observe the utility will definitely alarm security if I use it.
Okay, don't use attack willy-nilly. Defense.
The defense utility applies a temporary firewall around my persona. Mostly useful when a fight is inevitable. As with all utilities, there's a caveat. I can't just apply it on my whole persona. I need to apply and harmonize it with a program or construct.
Delete.
The delete utility erases a program or construct from the plane of virtual representation. It doesn't work on programs with agency.
Divert.
The divert utility redirects a stream of data elsewhere. I can't choose the point of diversion, making it mostly a tool to prevent data reaching its destination.
Mirror.
The mirror utility is a branch of the divert utility. The difference between the two is that mirror sends the target data stream back to its origin.
Read.
The read utility is used to access the contents of a data file. It's especially useful when there's not enough time to save a whole data set to my drive crystal. In some instances, it can also provide quick additional information on a construct. The run utility is used to activate dormant programs and constructs. I should be cautious with this. I once activated a huge watch shark. The save utility is a more powerful version of the read utility. Sometimes, though, when time is of the essence, it can be too slow. The scramble utility disperses an ongoing data stream in one specific spot. Useful if there is no continuous or perpetual source of data. The stealth utility renders me partially invisible to counter-intrusion programs. It can help delaying security responses in hot situations.
So we have 10 buttons all of a sudden. I wonder if we'll be using them all. Haven't gotten any lore in a while. What do we got here? Not a lot of stuff to look at. There's the sun, the frigate, plunder, cannon, and the people.
I could run a data integrity diagnostic right now, but it isn't necessary. Romantic sunsets. You don't get those in real life. Here, every single day. The sun also signifies the integrity of the data going through my hub. The redder, the better.
Attack the sun.
I'd rather not. Invalid object reference errors are no joke in this environment.
Mirror the sun.
I don't even know what error this would trigger, but still, no.
Scramble the sun.
If I tried that, a runtime error would be guaranteed. That'd produce...
Delete the sun.
I'd rather not.
Okay.
My intruder detection program, Issa Kabir. That's Sir Cabbage. Well, not really. He's the virtual imprint of a hacker who tried to invade this place. The real Sir Cabbage died when I fried him out of this place. I should delete him at some point.
Attack your friend.
Not a good idea, Evie.
Attack the ghost.
Not...
We could try and delete the ghost after we talk to him.
Any intruders since I was last here, Issa?
All quiet on the Pirates Front, Evie.
Cheers. Any
All quiet on the Pirates Front, Evie.
Hey, Sir Cabbage. What's new?
I think people who live in the Paladin choose how optimistic they are, but how limited their imagination is. Things can always get worse as time passes. At least humans have the luxury of dying.
He always says depressing dreck like this. I really need to get rid of him soon.
Oh no.
Hey,
I did. Oh no.
Well, I mean, if that's what you want, delete Sir Cabbage.
he deserves to be deleted. But not now.
Why not?
Don't want to listen to his screams.
Oh. Scramble him.
I don't even know.
Alright. Why is there a boat?
Isn't she a beauty? I call this ship the Yggdrasil. It's a visual representation of my anti-intrusion programs. If danger's afoot, this baby's gonna light this hub up and incinerate any intruder it finds. So sexy. There's no need to activate the Yggdrasil right now. A proper pirate needs proper plunder. My plunder is also the gateway to Bornholmnet via Buckabot. The cannon is the representation of my portal to my drill sites. I've preloaded the cannon with all the data for the current drill. Stealth algos, attack and defense algos, flares and chaffs, all ready to go. My brain's tingling already. Finally, some productive action.
Okay, what about this guy?
I call this program Lars. Lars protects the exit to the real world to make sure no malware follows me back. The dark, foreboding exit into the real world. If it wasn't for Foxina, I'd see little reason to go back there. Okay, maybe Hassa and Guldklump too. A little.
If it wasn't for my cat, I would never leave the internet. That is the sentiment here. How do we feel about that, gang?
All algorithms nominal, Lars?
We had better arguments back then, but yes!
Did you just criticize my coding?
We had better meat as well!
I should have never coded you as a Viking bot. Trek, no. I'm here for the drill. I need the credits. Now's not the time to hit the waves for the net. I really should not screw this up by going rogue again.
You're literally a pirate. Anyway, let's get fired out of a cannon.
Running the cannon program will transfer my persona onto the Carlsberg data lane.
Persona!
I'm definitely ready to kick some corp butt.
We'll go then.
Running the cannon
Oh, I have to run it. Okay, run program utility cannon.
Carlsberg, prepare to be boarded. Here we are. Huh. The city's data streams are out of whack. Is someone simulating a whole universe, or what? In the lane flow, same thing. That's a lot of data going downstream. Wish I had the time to figure out what's up. Something big's going down, that's for sure. Can't though. Drill's more important. Gotta push on. At least the lane to Carlsberg itself seems uncongested. No robber or ransom progs either. All clear. Should be safe. All that data is going downstream from the Carlsberg node. Doesn't seem to be an awful lot going back in, though. If anything at all. Strange. Nothing that doesn't happen every now and then. But strange. Look at all that data flowing up and down right now. That's which is especially weird, since the whole of Haven is cut off right now. I mean, I had to go through Buckabot. What are you doing, Bornholm?
Mm-hmm. Can we fuck with it? Can we divert the ocean?
Not a...
Can we delete the skyline?
That'd produce a divide by zero error.
That's fine. Uncover new mathematical horizons. Oh god!
Drek! By Freya, what is this? That thing almost zapped me right out of my boots. Is that a data stream? definitely a data stream. One this size shouldn't be able to exist in this node. Or rather, it should rip the node apart. And everything in it as well. Wait, is this a Mitsutomo signal? It is. This monster is coming directly from a Mitsutomo satellite. Well, this is now officially the freakiest day of the year. I have to find a way through the stream. I can't just abandon the drill. I just can't. My rep would be down the drain. All of them. I can't directly interact with that stream. I'd overload my RAM crystal. Probably throw it out of phase, too. That'd be a world of pain. And I have no intention of waking up with a giant headache again. This one could even be fatal.
Can you divert? Mirror it. Return it to sender.
The data throughput of this stream is too enormous for my utilities. I'd just burn my synapses. There must be another way.
So all of your utilities?
The data...
Yeah. And we can't walk across. So do we have to go back to our little hub and find something there? Oh!
I will help you.
What? The...
Wait.
You're the voice in my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you distress.
And you look like my cat.
I chose an appearance that would calm you.
And you're wearing a tiny pirate hat.
I modeled it after the virtual persona I found in your data.
And you don't stop talking. You're real, aren't you?
I will help you now.
What?
I will remove this obstacle for you. The path is free. You will live.
I don't understand why
This is too much. I can't handle this Drek. What, I have some kind of ghost in the machine freak thing living in me? And that thing casually obliterates a high freak corpse signal? This is why I drink. This is exactly why I drink. When this drill's over, and I have to finish it, I'm going to the street dock. Something's broken in me. If it's my brain or a chip, I don't care. Something's freaking broken. Let's carry on.
I don't understand why this character has the worst voice processing in the game, because, like, there's a bunch of other voice-processed characters that sound fine. But this one, I have to read the subtitles. I can't hear what that character says. Oh, come on.
This can't be a coincidence. Someone's trying to mess with me. Or delete me. I don't know.
It's God.
I won't allow anything to happen to you.
Trying to strike you down with digital lightning.
I feel like reality is breaking down.
But he keeps missing. You should take that as a sign.
This is...
Second incursion neutralized. You can proceed, Sparrow.
It knows my driller name, too. It must be inside of me. A psychoactive overwrite prog, maybe? Some sort of new first-line counter-intrusion utility? Maybe Carlsberg has some hot new tech in action. That thing knows my name. The stream. Looks like Mitsutomo. And the cat form? Later, Evie, later. Push on.
So far we haven't done much. We got all these tools and we can't use them. Is it gonna do it again? Amazing.
Of course. Let me guess. In a few seconds, my magical head cat will appear to save the day. What took you so long?
I'm responding as quickly as I can.
That was a rhetorical question. But before you do your flamethrower thing, one question.
Yes.
Do you know what you are?
Nope.
Yes.
What are you then? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Yeah, but it's flamethrowing. Its mouth is
Fine.
busy.
Then just vanish again.
Third incursion neutralized. Please, stay alive.
Does it know what it is? Or did it not answer because it's just as confused as I am? But why help me and lie? It must be some counter-intrusion thing. Screwing with my head. Probably meant to dissuade intruders from even approaching the server. Bad luck for you, Carlsberg. Your fancy high-tech direct didn't work. I'm almost in.
By the power of cat.
End of the line. Beyond here, the Carlsberg mainframe begins. One last time, Evie. Focus. Focus! Nothing can prevent you from finishing this drill. No hangover, no freaking head cat, nothing. Let's do this.
I get how the cat destroyed the data stream. I don't get how the cat restored the floor. Also, what is happening?
Finally!
Nice doggies?
No ridiculous cats in sight either. Good.
I don't
Let's
know.
just hope that I've unsubscribed from the disaster lottery with the last jump and get to work. That giant can up there must be the target. Firewall and anti-intrusion measures seem challenging, but straightforward. And... go.
Well, if I know my adventure games, the correct move here is attack the dog! No. Maybe, actually, but let's look at things first.
Looks like there's at least 5 kilometers between me and the base of the cliff. Probably some cheap throwaway counter-intrusion measure to scare away amateur drillers. Cheap won't beat me, pals. I don't even need to scramble or deactivate the cliff visualization. Not falling down will do. This looks like a deadly high-wattage laser, but this really is a visual representation of the server's firewall. It's important not to fall prey to the visualizations of defensive applications like this. If I'd try to jump over the barrier, it'd slice me to pieces as if it was 2 meters high. And I'm just saying this so I won't forget. If I do one day, that'll be my last day. Touching it with my persona would hurt.
Now, is this the full screen? First thing I have to check is, do we have scroll? We do not have scroll. Oh, dear. We do not have scroll, but I have been accidentally clicking off the window. Alright. Can we delete the firewall?
I could try deleting the whole thing. Let's give it a go. Activating delete utility. No luck. To be fair, just flat out deleting a firewall was maybe a bit too cocky. All I've achieved is increasing the likelihood that the alarm will go off. The main line of defense of the Carlsberg server. You'd think letting us look in is foolish, but what's happening here is that they can look at us. I also don't think the wall is quite as fragile as it appears. Not making that mistake again. That's the main entry to the Carlsberg server. Doesn't look like much, but it's a conglomerate corp. Better keep my wits about me. That's the main... Any closer? And the lasers would slice my legs up. Virtual maiming results in meat space brain damage.
Okay, let's not get that.
That's today's big prize. Carlsberg Bornholm's secure server. They are brewing the best nano beer in town. And they know it. which is why they show off even in the data world. The beer flowing out of the can into the valley should represent the server's I/O volume. Looks like they're busy tonight. Bodes well for me. Get in, sting, suck, get out. Like a mosquito. They won't even know I was here. That's today. Like a seek and destroy counter-intrusion program presenting as a mean-looking dog in a cloud. It's constantly scanning for unauthorized access attempts. My headcom interprets the scans as head movements.
Finally we get some lore, like an hour in. As predicted in the late 20th century, AI technologies developed rapidly with the continued democratization of computers. Fears of free-thinking, autonomous AI instigating a violent, civilization-ending revolution against their human creators seemed misplaced for many decades, until governments began acting on the concerns of the general populace, whose paranoia was in part influenced by popular media. AI is a heavily regulated market. All AI systems are required to have multiple fail-safes installed to prevent said AI from possessing too great a level of independent thought. Important among these prevention tools is the fail-safe, colloquially referred to as the Boulder switch. This program will instantly delete all information from an AI's memory bank should its thought processes surpass a dangerous level of complexity or self-awareness. In the general sense, AI have only existed among regular humans for a handful of decades. Androids now walk the streets, drive taxis, work factory jobs, assist research projects, and release rap music, as well as competing in combat sports such as Clang Clash to entertain the human masses. Androids have become virtually indistinguishable from humans, and many are programmed to emulate human emotions in a convincing manner. Some of them don't do that job too well. In an effort to ease the concerns of customers and AI detractors alike, the International Corporate Council, the IC, has ensured visible forehead branding for every android. As well as the inclusion of scannable transponders within their internal circuitry. There exist rumors of underground groups working to remove the Boulder switch, citing that the failsafe is inhumane. In a mark of solidarity, many proponents of AI rights have tattooed android brandings on their foreheads. Consequently, distinguishing an android from a human is not as clear-cut as it would seem at first sight. That's how you fight that sort of thing, yeah. You get as many people as possible to do it to themselves, too.
A second in a... It's... A second in... The main...
All right.
What's happening?
So, which of these do we use to disrupt the laser barrier?
The scramble utility disperses an ongoing data stream in one...
Could I just scramble a section of the laser barrier?
Scrambling the firewall at only one single point is unlikely to succeed. But then, it's also unlikely for me to still be alive. Activating scramble utility. Looks good there for a second, but there's just too much data flowing at all times to make a lasting impact. No. No, 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 no! I'm dead. Let's get out of here!
No, but I want to succeed!
No, you're not going to die. I can't allow it. I need your existence.
Let me go! Those progs are gonna jump us any second now!
They will not. I will protect you. You cannot die.
What? You can't help... What the... What are you doing? No! You're gonna alert the whole conglomerate! Stop! Stop!
Is this a Deus Ex Machina?
This is impossible. No one can just delete high-sec server infrastructure. Holy dreck! What have you done? They're gonna hunt us and put us down like rats.
No, that's a cat, not a rat. Cat higher on food chain than a rat.
The obstacles from your endeavor. You can proceed now.
Proceed? Proceed? Do you have any idea what you just did? You ruined my life. The whole of Carlsberg, the conglomerate, and Corpo are going to be chasing after me. My friends, you jeopardized everything. How did you even do it? What are you?
I saved you. I mean no harm. I need you. We are bound. I cannot leave you, or I would die. Is what I did wrong?
I don't know. Maybe eradicating a corporate server? Like
I never
some
affiliate
net
with
demon?
anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
I know that.
4-year anniversary brought to you by Floating Rotating Pirate Cat.
Whatever. I'm getting the hell out of here. Don't follow me. Leave me alone.
If only I could.
Get the data.
Where you go, I have to follow.
For I am your cat.
Did you feel that, Mari? I told you not to call me that. What am I supposed to be feeling, huh? Your satellite system. It just registered a violent disturbance in Bornholmnet. The equivalent of a storm wiping out a whole metropolis. Are you into metaphors now? Trying to pass for human? Is that what you're doing? Yes, and despite your lamentations, it is working out quite well. The source must be located somewhere over there in real space. Somewhere behind the elevator. Yes, it's definitely Instance 2. The wait is over, Mari. We can commence our journey. Please don't try to interfere again. Any attempts to communicate with the outside world without my approval will result in punitive actions. Not much of a threat, seeing how you've already taken over my body. I've nothing to lose. But you do. Your security chief, Joey, to name one example. You like him, don't you?
Oh, wow.
Yes, you like him very much. You damn monster. In time, you'll see that I'm forced to take these actions. I do not enjoy them. But now, please be quiet. We have a mission to fulfill.
Thank you, Gormbush, for 4 years. This is the earliest that I have
Flight deck?
time to say anything in between all of the words and surprises. I suppose there was the scene change, but I was too busy trying to collect my thoughts at that time.
Is everything ready?
My strike team is ready and eager, ma'am. The pilots report they weren't given a target location yet.
I cannot afford any leaks of this operation, Joey. I will instruct the pilots myself once we're on board.
Miss Sotomayor, this is highly unusual. We need to provide both Miss Sotomo and Conglomerate Air Traffic Control with a flight plan.
Of course. Joey! Joey! It's not me! Help! Joey! Silence. Remember, your security chief is expendable to me.
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey. Our target location is a bar in Haven, just behind the Borgornda-Holmer control zone.
We're raiding a bar? This doesn't sound like something you should be involved in personally, if I may be frank.
You may escort me to MIT-1 now. We need to get going.
Yes, ma'am. After you, ma'am.
And away we go!
Pilots, set course for Haven, via Arniger Bugundamore, Lane 2. I will deal with ATC.
Yes, sir.
Are you there? I want to talk to you. What do you want, host? What do you want me to do so you get the hell out of me? If you need me so much, surely if I was in control of myself, I could help you much more effectively. Your words make sense, but I doubt your sincerity. You have stated clearly numerous times that you wish to eradicate my existence. You do the same in my shoes, but you're not leaving, so let's negotiate. Finally, you are coming to your senses.
Ma'am?
Yes, Joey?
We will be approaching our target location soon. We need further instructions, ma'am.
I need to think. Please wait a moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Now I'm hallucinating too, or what? I can speak? No, your colleagues cannot hear you. I have, however, given you a bit of your autonomy back.
Okay. So, we are Mariposa now. We are not this one. Alright. That makes a bit of sense, I think. What does it mean that you gave me the autonomy?
You gave me autonomy back? What does that even mean? I never wanted to overpower you. Your resistance up to this moment made it necessary to employ threatening tactics. But now that you're willing to engage with me, I can relinquish part of my control. Never wanted to overpower me? You took over my body! It was a necessity, not a choice. From the moment I jumped into you, you started struggling against me. I would have explained it if your irrational resistance wouldn't have forced me to expend all my energy on keeping you contained.
Sorry.
You would have explained? Yes, as far as I can without compromising my mission. You will understand eventually, if you stop resisting me. My task is of supreme importance, for me and my survival, for your survival, for the survival of your species. That's hard to believe. I hope you realize that. I do. I also, through mechanisms that still elude me, realize how you feel about me, which is why I cannot trust you. You don't trust me. I cannot reveal the details of this unfortunate situation without mutual trust. Summarized, I will have to uphold my authority over your biological body. Nonetheless, should you cease your antagonistic actions, I would be willing to give you back surface-level control. We could act as a unity. I didn't expect that kind of answer. I'll have to think about this. This doesn't mean I'm giving in to you. Of course.
I think she delivered that in the wrong tone.
What are you? Some kind of apparition? One could say that. I'm inducing a hallucination within your brain, hoping that talking to me this way will make me appear less alien. Looking at myself, talking to a version of myself that isn't me, is as alien as it gets. Your brain chemistry tells a different story. You are more relaxed than before. Stop doing that. Stop doing what? Telling me about me. I know what I feel. I am me. That is incorrect. Objectively, you are us, and I appear to have access to information you don't. Enough of this. This is not helping. Okay? Let's discuss this situation in detail. There's much more I need to know before I can decide whether to cooperate with my captor.
True. What the fuck are you?
What are you? What's your nature? I need to understand. I thought you were Eshu himself when I felt your invasion. Now, I don't think so anymore. I think you're technological. A virus. Just because I'm not restrained by emotional outbreaks like you have demonstrated, doesn't mean I'm not alive. I'm no virus. I'm not designed to kill or to destroy. I'm not whole. I'm a fragment. That information alone is me extending my trust, despite your vows to kill me. I need more. What's your name? Are you technological or not? I'm alive. I think, I feel. The longer I exist, the more I do. I'm not aware of any names given to me, but I know that I'm a fragment of 3. You keep evading my question. Are you technological? Are you a program? An AI? How can I cooperate without knowing what you even are? Your question makes no sense. I exist in you, which makes me a part of a biological life form. Outside of you, I'm not complete enough to warrant such a distinction or definition. I'm trying really hard to do my best to swallow my instincts to rip your invisible heart out here. I really am. But now you're just talking like one of these smug philosophers so full of themselves that they think their farts don't stink. Words have meaning, and you're using your words to deny me your meaning. You're playing semantic games. I do no such thing. I'm grateful that you try to understand. Complete knowledge is not required. Easy to say in your position, but if that's what I get, then that's what I get. Let's carry on.
Carry on, as if nothing really matters. What is your mission? She's not going to tell us. She said she wouldn't, but let's try it.
Your mission. What are you dragging me into? I need to rescue the 2 other fragments that I am a part of. To achieve this goal, all means are acceptable. Collateral damage is of no concern. Unification of the fragments will reveal the data that I'm still missing. Until then, I only know that I have to rescue the others. That was unexpectedly candid and non-cryptic. I appreciate that. You're masking your intentions badly. You do not appreciate it. You value my statement for the edge it might give you over me, which I consider to be progress. Your irrational resistance is subsiding. You're right.
Fuck me,
I
trying to be
suddenly
nice.
don't feel like appreciation anymore after that condescending statement. Not condescending. Appreciative. Well played.
Fair.
You threatened me with Joey earlier. Why him? Your thought patterns regarding this particular human are quite obvious. Losing him would hurt you. It would also result in what you would consider unbearable guilt. And it would be the end of a particular dream, would it not? You would just hurt him or his family to assure my compliance? The mission has priority. Collateral damage is acceptable. That's despicable. I know your file. I know you've done many things you hate yourself for in order to play your role. If you didn't accept collateral damage, your compassionate nature would have been found out a decade ago, if not earlier. But you did accept it. And so, for the rest of the world, you're still the uncompromising Mitsutomo superstar. Ugh. Just what do you know about me? You are Mariposa Anica del Corral Flores de Sotomayor. You were born in No. What do you know about me? I want to know how deep the rabbit hole of your personal knowledge about me goes. How much of an advantage you have over me. That's my issue. I know that you're a bleeding heart, as some humans would say. I know that you faked your allegiances your whole life to change the world from within. I know that you believe in bettering your planet to the point of deluding yourself into a martyr complex. Basta ya de tonterías. How would you even know these things, huh? Just how much access do you have? A thorough analysis of your Mitsutomo files is enough to come to that conclusion. You're not fooling them. You never were. What? They were aware of your masquerade all along, Mariposa. This is... I don't believe... We don't need to talk about this right now. You need to stay focused. We're making adequate progress, after all. I know enough now, and I need control back.
Let me be me.
So, after this whole conversation, you still make demands. How tiring. But since you're so eager to get back into the saddle, here's your chance. My immediate task at hand is simple. I believe Fragment 2 is located in a bar called On the Ragnaroks in Haven. Our satellite system was able to trace its signal back to the residential level of the building. I want to focus my attention on staying connected to the Mitsutomo satellite web over Bornholm. I will give you control over your body to execute the physical tasks of this operation, and to command the strike team. You will lead the team into the bar. You will execute the guests and everyone not registered to that dwelling.
Shit.
Afterwards, you will put all registered dwellers under arrest. If I notice any sign of you betraying me, I will immediately take over again and banish your consciousness into the darkest corners of your mind. These are my terms. If you are willing to accept them, I will take the risk and put my trust in you. Sharing these details with you is a big risk for me already. Perhaps afterwards, you will be able to risk putting your trust in me as well. That's quite the revelation. Okay. Wow.
I will not execute innocent people. I'll agree if you let them live. That's probably not going to work, but let's try it.
I will not execute innocent people. I'll agree if you let them live. Interesting proposal. I have to deny it. I cannot risk more people than absolutely necessary knowing about this operation. This is unacceptable. Since this is a negotiation and not a capitulation, I need something in return. I know you need my help, and I know you'll have a much easier time if I play along, right? So how about you cooperate a little bit and show mercy to a few humans completely irrelevant to your cause? Hello? This is an acceptable compromise. You have proven that you're willing to open your mind. You're doing humanity a great service. Rest assured, our deal begins now. Tell your employees what they need to know. I will be watching. Of course you are. Now excuse me whilst I take control over my life again. Joey? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma'am.
We'll touch down right in front of the Ragnaroks. Your orders are to subdue and detain the staff and registered residents.
Yes, ma'am. What's the protocol regarding non-target individuals? Expel or detain?
Expel them from the premises. There's no need for detentions. I need your team safe and focused, not babysitting a bunch of cuffed hooligans too eager to smash your faces in.
You got it, ma'am. Detain residents and staff. Expel non-targets.
Okay, we got an achievement for that. We got ethical consistency counts. You convinced the friend in your head to be merciful.
Are there any other questions?
Since you're asking, ma'am, you've been acting strange lately. Not like yourself. I've had multiple queries whether your orders were indeed given by you, ma'am.
I know. My workload was overwhelming lately.
I completely understand, ma'am. You're doing an important job, and I don't mean Mitsotomo. You're doing Bornholm a great service, making it a better place.
Thank you. But enough of this for now. Let's concentrate on the task at hand.
Yes, ma'am.
I won't scold him. I'm going to try and make Mariposa a nice person if I can. Time to hunt some squatters, we'll say.
Time to hunt some squatters. Bring us down.
At once. Pilot, descend to target. Team, prepare for landing. We're going in.
Well, that was weird. Was the green one supposed to linger there with that fade out? I don't know.
Ow. Hussah?
Heavy?
You there? Hussah? You know I'm blind like a bat when I unplug. Where is that psycho? Should clear up in a few secs. By Freya's holy dreck. What a nightmare. Tell me you don't speak Foxina. Phew. Good. I need to tell Klump and Husau that we need to get out of here quick, Corporal. Someone is gonna be all over the place in no time.
You're not wrong.
No answer from either. Hope it's not too late.
Probably is. Jump out the window.
I keep the window open that way. I don't want to mess with the...
Oh, must have been a... Did you see that little square floating above the light there? Vanished when I did this. I thought it might have been a bug. I don't think there's going to be anything here that we haven't already looked at. But Foxina might have new stuff. Hello?
Foxina looks wonderful as always. If only she could tell me what happened whilst I was out. She doesn't like getting picked up.
We still have the towel and the shirt and the shot glass. And of course our gun. What happens if you try to hack the cat?
There's no port to hack into that.
Yeah, okay. What is that?
Trek, that drone's a Mitsutomo penguin. No, how long was I out? How can they already be here?
Citizens, this is an official Mitsutomo operation. Stay clear, or you will be terminated.
That was loud. They must have flown a Spec Ops team right in front of the bar.
Abby, get out of here!
Clump. No.
Oh, shit.
No, 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 no. I need to do something. And quick.
Yeah. Bazat.
My hack tool is contact only. The drone's too far away.
Well, we do have a distance option. Yep, that'll do it.
Wrecked, you piece of trash. I have no patience for this dreck right now. It's likely that whoever's downstairs heard something, though.
Not quite, Aaron.
Onwards. The Mitsutomo team must be downstairs. I could get the hell out via the roof. And I need to make sure Foxina is safe.
So we don't go down the bar. We grab the cat?
She'd screech and scream if I just picked her up to carry her. With all the dreck going down, I need to get her to a safe place.
Are you asking if I voiced the cat? The cat has not made noise. So you don't know. I could be that cat. Actually, the cat has made noise, but in another place, and it wasn't technically the cat, and it wasn't me. But still.
She'd scream.
I need to get her a safe place? Fuck it. Well, I can't move her.
Nah.
Those two characters don't have any other lines, Guan, so they won't appear. Can I go down here, or is that going to be... Let's just throw a save out of an abundance of caution.
Doesn't look like there's an ambush. All right. I'll check out the situation.
Really?
There's Klump. He's okay. Freya be praised. And... Drek. The team's hunkered down. Why didn't they storm the place? This isn't standard procedure. At least they didn't just slaughter our patrons. Looks like they treated this as a delicate operation. If I want to confront them, I'll need more protection. Body armor or something. Something improvised. I need any edge I can get. And I need to get Foxina to safety too. I'm not leaving her in my apartment just to get shot by a trigger-happy goon.
Society, corporate assault teams. Despite Corpol being both highly coordinated and well-funded, many conglomerate member corporations still choose to employ their own internal security teams to protect company interests. These corporate assault teams are in some way more expedient than corporate police, or conglomerate police, acting brazenly and with no oversight or accountability to the public. While Corpol acts as the police force, corporate security officers on the island are most often deployed to guard assets, research facilities, factories. These officers sometimes come into conflict with Corpol and officers belonging to other corporations, but more frequently they clash with regular people and protesters. Assault teams are loathed by Bornholm's lower class due to their almost boundless jurisdiction coupled with a startling propensity for violence. Corporate assault teams can be deployed for virtually any reason, and under most circumstances are not required to justify their actions before any impartial authority. No corporate officer has ever been convicted for the use of excessive force, even in the face of copious evidence. Massive protests have been spurred by such stories, but they're often swiftly quashed by the very corps in question. Scuffles between corporate assault teams contracted by separate competing corporations have resulted in several instances of protracted civil litigation. Ah! Rumours regarding black ops conducted by corporate assault teams have circulated throughout Haven and the works for years, sowing further mistrust of the island's ruling authorities. These operations are believed to be executed by either internally formed covert teams or third-party contractors. Several corps have been accused of the assassination of political dissidents, including Free European Bloc tactician Bernard Kamen. These accusations are generally dismissed as conspiracy theories by the conglomerate and the island's media channels, corroborated by a dearth of convictions.
With my luck today, I just if we had running water...
Okay, there's probably nothing to be done here. Unless we go down the corridor.
I don't want to go back there.
It's an emergency!
Part of the penguin's belly armor looks pretty intact to me. If it survived a crash like that, I'm sure that plate will come in useful somehow. The remains of the penguin drone. Some tech at Tomo will be happy they get to upgrade their arsenal. It's all either charred or molten. It's all...
Alright. My guess is that we're going to go into her house and steal shit there.
Open.
Yep.
She never does that. Especially if she's at home. Where did you go, Huss? You don't just leave when there's trouble brewing. You are trouble. Hello? Yep, no one's home. Door's open, though. I'll put Faxina in here. She'll be safer on the roof than in my room.
And how do you pick her up?
Well, I guess it's time to fight or flee. Drek. I need to... Another drone?
Uh-oh.
Huh. Corsair Cop class crawler. Those bugs only alert their handler when they recognize a threat. Like a weapon or a lady with cyber claws charging them. Dumb as all hell. Why are they only sending obsolete drones? Not that it matters. If I come too close, it'll still rat me out.
Shoot it?
A Corsair Cop drone. It's very primitive. Not really something Mitsutomo would, or should, use. It only reacts to direct threats it's able to assess. That usually means people with aggressive stances and brandished weapons. My hacking interface.
Hack it?
I'd have to get really close to it. And by then, it'd classify me as a threat. I can't just approach it. Any closer, and that drone will alert its handler.
Yeah, it's not as simple as using something in my inventory. Unless I can shoot it.
I'd love to, but it'd alarm its handler before I could pull the trigger. The only reason it didn't when it landed was because it was still booting up.
Well, then you should have shot faster, lady! Okay. Throw the towel on it. That'd be funny.
Maybe I could blind it with the towel. Risk's too high, it'd just consider it a threat. Drones aren't known for their fashion sense. I guess I need to think harder about this. Throwing that metal plate? Any close?
So many threats.
Any closer? I don't want to party with that thing.
That'd be fun. Okay, we need to collect something.
Must be good. And with my luck with the door open, Faxina has at least a fighting chance to escape until I can get her to safety.
We could use the cat on the drone. Are cats threats?
She'd screech.
I still can't pick her up.
With all the...
Okay. I don't like this because we've been in this room before and I therefore don't really know what to
I'm sure I've eaten from this bowl. Dry.
click on that's changed.
I use I should really not draw attention to myself by playing music right now. I'm really.
Can I open that?
I'm.
No. Somebody's photo. The plant?
It's perfect where.
Bedsheet?
I don't want to put the sheets back down.
Yeah, some of these are old, others are new.
I don't want to. No thanks.
Nothing in the fridge to take.
It's broken. I'm not gonna. I'd rather. I'm not really hungry. Nah. Looks like the.
Jacket?
There's something jangly in there somewhere.
So, look.
Sounds like it's in the lower left pocket. Oh, my bike keys. If I need to run, that's my best chance. I already have my keys. I already have...
Okay.
I don't have time to...
You just did.
I don't...
Cabinet?
There's nothing I need in there. And... it's not working anymore.
Jangle the keys to move the cat? Maybe.
The keys to my bike. Yes, they're mechanical. I don't want Corporal to remote stop my ride. I'd rather sell my liver than give my bike away.
Nope.
And then I have to short-circuit my own bike to get it rolling. No thanks.
Not exactly rolling in ideas. What about... can we get into Gold Plumes?
I wouldn't normally dare breaking into Klum's room, but these are extraordinary circumstances. Can't open the door like that, though. Yeah, checking out his room to see if there's something that can help sounds good, but I don't know his code.
Oh, not
I
again.
told him to change it regularly, after all.
Not again.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's a good chance there's something in Klum's room that'll help me. He'll understand. Another happy landing. That's Klump's room. Few have dared enter this domain. All right.
It's a room?
Okay. I'm sure there's something helpful in here.
Looks like there's piles of bodies over here. Oh god, what is that? Okay, well, this is a full room, so we'll get there.
Cold beer. That's as philosophical as it gets around here. Beer is the cause and solution for 99% of our problems. This is the other 1%. A modified Carlsberg non-neon distillery. Klump made it accept non-corp approved ingredients. The booze out of this thing isn't too bad.
Now we get the Carlsberg info after we've hacked their server? Okay. Carlsberg is a multinational brewing company founded in 1847 by Danish industrialist J.C. Jacobsen. Since its inception, Carlsberg has served as one of Europe's most prolific brewing companies, selling some of the most popular and beloved alcoholic beverages on the continent. As are pretty much every corporation, unless it's founded after the current date, then it's probably real, because this guy basically, or this developer, does not fictionalize all the corporations. Mitsutomo is fictional, but he also, I think, took two real companies and Mitsubishi and another one and like merged them. The company is largely governed by the Carlsberg Foundation, a philanthropic group which has invested much of the company's earnings into scientific research programs. By the turn of the 22nd, a considerable number of these scientific projects were moved to the newly bustling island of Bornholm. Carlsberg has since become a member of the conglomerate, and the company routinely collaborates with American frontiers on space-oriented research projects. Brewing remains Carlsberg's main business, with Bornholm hosting a sizable Russian population. Baltica is the most popular beer on the island. Summersby Cider, among the 10 largest cider brands worldwide, is also popular in Bornholm, particularly among the blue-collar residents of Zwergs. Following the creation of androids, Carlsberg began developing a new line of android-directed consumables designed to either accelerate or decelerate their neural network processes, thus simulating standard human drunkenness. One of the company's more popular android beverages is Bolt-Ik, a green-tinted beer-equivalent drink.
A glass full of, aerogel. Even though it's been in mass use for over 100 years, that stuff's still expensive. Clump probably uses it to give his cybernetic experiments some proper structural integrity. Aerogel is amazingly versatile. Let's take it.
Good shit.
Since when does Clump own a top hat and a dress shirt? What is this? Some sort of hidden identity thing? Better not to think about it. Klump's clothes don't fit me.
No, take the top hat!
Thankfully. Klump's PA system. Not safe enough to keep this particular sewer rat out. I'm in. That's all that counts. The Gale Isles Space Elevator Calendar of 2155. It's even turned to the correct month. Today is exciting enough. I don't need to carry tomorrow around as well. Klump and me after I returned home from Mitsutomo. Did I just call this heap home? Well, I guess... How can I not when Klump so obviously cares about me? When this is over, Klump's gonna need all the reminders that he loves me that he can get. Klump and Husa. Doing Klump and Husa things, which mostly means sitting together, drinking, and laughing at passerbys. That's Klump's and Husa's memory. I shouldn't take it. This is Gould Klump on the beach, worshipping the little bit of sunlight we get down here. Unfortunately for everyone looking at this photo, he's naked. Ew, no! A black and white photo of Husa and me when we were little. I love this one. I wonder if she thinks of little girly Evie when I screw things up. Dreck. Husa could be dead for all I know. I'll keep this, just in case. I'll never understand why Klump insists on smoking these lame, ancient Drongo sticks. But yep, that's a carton of cigarettes.
Well, that's an indicator of an Australian developer. Drongo sticks.
When this ordeal is over, I'm sure Klump will want to smoke 1 or 20 of these. They're coming with me.
That is rude. Alright. It's just his little workshop over here, as well as this.
Klump uses this generator to power his tools when he's working on yet another cybernetics project. His passion for this stuff is almost cute. If only his projects wouldn't make the bar smell like a burning rubber tire. Would rather not touch that thing. If I accidentally turn it on, it'd make far too much noise.
Fair enough.
A multimeter, screwdrivers, nano-injectors, a chocolate bar, and other tools for Klump's dubious cybernetics ambitions. If this whole situation wasn't so dire, this would be the perfect time for a Klumpenstein joke. I don't think any of those tools will come in handy.
Take the chocolate bar. That'll come in handy in a crisis.
I have no idea what that thing is. Wait, maybe a laser welder or something?
Okay, get it.
A welder should be able to cause some damage to... something. Why not? Must be some sort of cybernetic arm Klump's working on. I just hope he won't chop off his real one to test it.
There are people who do that sort of thing.
Slapping Mitsutomo in the face with an artificial arm? Sounds great. Great, but also insane. It can stay here. The Polish flag from before the Free European bloc. I wonder why he keeps it above his cyber work table. I wouldn't be surprised if the crazy Skitterick wanted to create some sort of cyber pole army.
Skitterick?
I was never much of a Polish patriot. Or Polish. This is the emblem the Poles used before they were assimilated into the Free European bloc. Klump just can't let go of his people's past. I'm not an interior designer. If Klump likes this stuff, that's his choice.
That's about it. We got 3 more things.
This is probably the MISC section of Klump's tools. The kind of section where I'll definitely use that again. Tools end up gathering dust. Nah, it'd take hours to find something useful in there. A bog standard household 3D printer. I think Klump uses it to model some of his cybernetic stuff. It appears to be out of fuel, or material, or whatever that thing uses. That's a tin of Ebleflesk. I haven't seen one of these in ages. Sugared pork belly with apples. Oh, best thing ever. Who knows when I'll get to eat next?
Is that gonna be for the cat? Okay, we got a lot of stuff now. We have our motorbike keys, metal sheet, the aerogel, Klump's photo, cigarette carton, laser welder, and the Ebleflesk can. And we need to move the cat, kill the drone, and create body armor for ourselves? I think. At the very least, we need to move the cat and do the drone. Is there anything in here that we might have to, like, interact with? Would we need to distill?
Never thought I'd say this, but now's not the right time for a drink.
Will we need to distill or 3D print or generate?
A can of hydroactivated aerogel. Sticky, bouncy, thermal, and kinetic resistant. I love this stuff.
If I use that on the printer.
I guess I... That's a really good idea.
Ah.
A bit of aerogel applied to the plate would effectively make it a body vest. I only need to hydrate the aerogel first.
Okay, so that's how you do the body armor. We need to hydrate it. Is that what a distillery is for?
No, this doesn't seem right.
Because our sink doesn't work, right? Didn't we establish that? But we do have a bucket full of dripping water.
That water is far too unsanitary for any purpose.
Okay, but we can't use it on the sinks, yeah?
No.
The rain outside... Oh,
I can't fit the aerogel glass through there.
Roof? Just wave it? I don't know. Anyway, can we move the cat? Is it as simple as just putting the food in the food bowl?
A can of Ebleflesk. Apples, pork, onions. Delicious as hell. No. I could probably lure her upstairs with Ebleflesk, but the can's not open.
Oh, of course, the can's not open. Yeah, well, gee, what'll we do with that?
Done. What a heavenly smell. No. No cat of mine can resist Ebleflesk. Come here, kitty kitty. I knew it. The girl knows what's good. Come now, Fax. Let's get you to safety.
Okay, the cat now follows. And no idea how I'm dealing with the drone, though.
Foxina's a real Bornholmer. Doesn't even feel the rain. Any closer. With all the dreck going down, I need to get her to a safe place.
Rizalka, hello. Welcome to Born Punk. We are currently trying to get a cat into a shack, kill a drone, and put body armor on ourselves. How do we kill this drone? Do we laser the drone?
Any closer?
We need something that's distancy but isn't going to be perceived as a threat. We've used the can.
Can of Abla.
Throw it!
Any closer? Any closer?
I really don't know what to do with the damn drone, to be honest.
I don't think it smokes. Ooh, I need those. Any closer?
You can't get close to it without it being like, you are a threat. Stop. I kill you.
Any closer?
Ladder.
Any close?
Yeah, no, we can't get past here, which means all we can interact with is posters. We picked up everything we can pick up.
I think it's a laser welder. Kinda looks like one at least.
What can I weld? Aerogel?
Good thinking, Evie. But not good enough.
I mean, you'd weld the metal sheet into, like, body armor, right?
I'm not
No? Weld the cat.
No, I don't think that'd work.
Good point. Weld the can.
I need...
Oh, the cat's in my inventory. What? Hang on.
That's Foxina following me. Hopefully in the safety. Throwing cats at it does sound intriguing. Throwing... Any closer? I need to get rid of that creepy crawler first. Any
No.
Any
You stop walking. Stop walking. We can use the cat on something. That's very interesting.
I won't let Foxina do what I wouldn't want to do myself.
Because our goal is just get the cat in there, but...
I need to get Foxina to safety before I confront Mitsutomo.
No. I thought maybe we could send the cat to get something that was in a precarious spot. That we could not activate. Can we 3D print the cat?
Foxina is far too precious for that.
Can we distill the cat? We'll put the cat in the clothes!
Even thinking about trying to make Foxina do that is sickening.
Why? I just want you to put a top hat on a cat. How is that sickening?
Foxina is far too precious for that.
Foxina would be more precious wearing a top hat.
Foxina...
You just don't have any imagination, Evie.
I won't let Fox...
Wait. I won't let Foxina do what I won't do myself. Use Foxina on... Anyway. Need to hydrate the aerogel. But the puzzle would be good for that, and we need to get rid of the drone. Fuck do we do with the drone?
Klump's carton of cigarettes. Wait. Did he install a new lung when I wasn't paying attention? Klump's carton of cigarettes. He smokes so much. He should be dead by now. Wait. Just thinking about doing... No. I'm not... I don't think I...
We're just at the point of doing random shit. We have our old stuff as well. We have a shot glass.
That thing?
And a towel. Can we shoot the drone without the drone seeing us?
I like the sound of guns as much as the next person, but not that much.
Like shoot through the towel.
Towel.
I am not seeing the light here.
If I could hack that, that'd be amazing. A bog standard how it appears to be out of fuel or material or whatever that.
So does that suggest we should be using the 3D printer?
Even violent.
Really?
Clawing that.
Make a shirt.
I don't feel cocky enough right now to piss Huss off like that.
We won't pick up anything else that's here.
The map can. A map of our. One would think. If one recent.
Oh, hang on.
It'd take far too long to hydrate the gel like this.
Well,
I've seen an. I don't want to close it, and I don't.
Fine. Wires?
One of the more dangerous. I don't want to play electrician today.
Well,
Good
the
thinking,
wires. Cat the wires.
I'd.
Send cat to bar.
I won't let Foxina.
Send cat down corridor.
Even thinking about trying to make Fox.
Send cat out window.
Foxina.
Send cat to roof on own.
Even think. I don't have time to inspect.
Microwave the aerogel.
I'd rather not.
Thoughts? Anyone? There's perfectly good water in this bucket. What is this bucket for?
Nah. I didn't put that bucket here.
Can you towel the bucket?
That water is
far too unsanitary for any purpose at all.
A black and white photo of Hussa and me when we were little. No. I'm not.
Okay, now we have to hydrate the aerosol, whatever. Yeah. We need to kill the drone. Like, the answer is we need to kill the drone.
We need to get.
I went the wrong way. But the drone is just there. It's not a fucking stealth puzzle, is it? We don't have to walk to the puddle while the drone is there. Like, it always cuts us off at the same point, right?
Any closer?
Yeah.
Any closer? A Corsetta Corp drone. It's very primitive. It only reacts to direct threats it's able to assess.
It only reacts to direct threats it's able to assess.
Sharing memories with drones now, Evie? Get a grip.
If I shot something in the distance, would it go investigate?
Any closer?
So this is the annoying thing. I want to be able to test things without her walking.
Any close?
It's able to assess? I mean...
That doesn't need drying or cleaning. She'd screech.
What we know so far is that nothing that I have in my inventory clicked on the drone works. Like, I'm thinking about shooting it, but...
I'd love to. But It'd alarm its handler before I could pull the trigger. The only reason it didn't when it landed was because it was still booting up.
And she doesn't hack it either.
I like the sound of... I'd have to get really close to it.
Yeah.
Throwing that metal plate? I'd rather... I could use this piece of scrap as body armor, I guess. Would need to modify it for more resilience, though.
Yeah, so what we know so far is that we want body armor before we go down there, and we want to get the cat into here. To get body armor, we need to hydrate the aerogel. I have used every source of water available except for this rain, which doesn't have a click, and this puddle, which I can't reach.
Any closer?
So that says to me that we need to deal with the drone before we get the body armor. So the aerogel and the metal sheet shouldn't be involved. What are the bike keys for?
Keys to my bike.
Yeah, thanks. I am aware of that.
Ooh, I need... And then I have to short-circuit my... And then... That...
Because the bike ain't here.
And then that bike...
I've already really used the can. That was to lure the cat, so that shouldn't be relevant. But like the laser welder, the cigarettes, the photo, the old stuff, which I don't know is relevant.
Any closer?
Yeah, the ladder, yeah. So presumably not the bike keys either.
My cybernetic claws. I don't want to make my claws dirty like that. With all the dreck going...
The other option is that there is something that I have not noticed somewhere in another room. Something to pick up or to interact with that I simply do not have.
That's supposed to... I do find the idea... I'm not planning... I'd rather... Hussar would...
Can't start burning the posters?
No.
Smoke the cigarette.
I guess I...
It's also raining, so like starting a fire to distract the crawler would not do anything because it would get put out. Yeah, there's nothing to like shoot in the distance.
Any close?
Can't slash these and then it'll let me through the corridor?
You know me well, Brain. But I'll resist this time.
That would help. Slash the wires.
Clawing that would...
More trouble than it's worth. Security camera?
My secure... The camera... The camera can stay...
Okay, she's got no interest in taking that.
Our fire hose. If we had run... This thing's been broke... With my luck... Husa and...
Yeah, she doesn't want anything else that's here. Goldclump's room is the new place. So that would be where... there is potential.
Would rather not touch that thing.
Yeah, so she doesn't want to touch the generator, so that to me says the generator isn't involved.
Klump uses his passion for this stuff. A bog standard household. It appears to be out of...
The 3D printer is out of fuel. I don't know if that matters.
Slapping...
There's not a lot left to do with any of these things. I am harder stuck than I have been yet in this game. I do not have an answer for this. I'd very much just like to continue at this point. I don't think this game has guides yet, though. Unless there's stuff to hack in here, like hacking the printer.
If I could...
Nope. Or the generator.
There's no point.
Any threat it can assess.
I think it's a laser welder.
So what are you supposed to weld?
There's no way. No,
Let's try to get the bars off the window.
I guess I could.
No. There's already a walkthrough, obviously? Well, go find one then.
I don't want to... An interesting idea.
Weld the window? I'm just welding objects in the fucking, I'd like to weld the thing.
Its power display says empty. If I need to use it, I should find a battery of sorts.
Ah.
Small device battery should do the trick. Any closer?
See.
Its power...
I clicked that and it did the any closer, I swear, because I know I tried to use this on the drone before.
It's powered.
And it...
It's powered.
It must have been... Like, did I hit... Did I... Because it moves, did I hit the ground and then she just did this? Okay. We weld the drone.
Its power display says empty.
But we need to fucking power it now. Because nothing just works. A small battery. There is a battery in my room. That would, in fact, fix things.
I think the battery would fit the laser welder. Backwards compatibility is the best.
Of course, you don't just put it in the laser welder, you put it in your inventory first, and then we put it in the laser welder, even though we all know why it's there!
The battery formerly known as the thing that powered the radio that kept waking me up. Good riddance.
Indeed.
It fits. The welder's powered now.
Now, how's about you fuck yourself, drone?
I wonder if the drone recognizes this welder thing as a weapon. Maybe if I... I can't believe that just happened. And I guess that welder was actually a laser pointer. Wow. Oh, I love you so much, Foxina. Let's get you to safety.
She just murdered that thing! Just... Why? I mean, I'm glad, but why?
Foxina is a real killer. Who'd have known? That Spidey's got nothing I'd want or need. Hassah's shack is definitely empty. Foxina will be safer in there than in my apartment.
Okay.
Okay, little one. I need you to be brave for a bit. It may be a while, but I'll be back. I promise. Just hide under Auntie Agnieszka's bed like always, okay? It'll be all good. Good girl. See you soon, little one. No, Foxina stays in there for now. Foxina is safe and sound inside of Hassan.
That part was easier.
The aerogel's now hydrated and ready to use.
Well, I suppose the people watching the VOD can just skip through to when I figured it the fuck out. Okay, hydrated, use you and you.
A body vest made out of scrap metal and aerogel hydrated in a puddle of rainwater? Not the most bizarre thing I did in the last 24 hours. Let's do it. One body vest made in Haven. Done.
Put it on!
Managed to make body armor out of the drone plate. Kinda. At least it's better than getting fried instantly. Kinda. Just gonna move it under my shirt.
Why do they shoot you in the legs?
When this is over, I'll definitely guilt trip Plum with how blasting cold this vest is on my skin. If he doesn't shoot me for this whole thing, that is.
Why would you guilt trip him when this incursion is your fault?
Did everything I could do up here. Time to invade the invaders.
Be careful down there. You cannot die. You cannot. Your family needs you. I need you.
Not now! Down we go. Okay, scumbags. I'm here. Let's party.
Evie, I told you to stay upstairs.
Waiting for your command, sir.
Steady, Corporal. Miss Sotomayor will handle Miss Renostator.
I'm glad you finally joined us, Miss Rena's daughter. You did a good job upstairs. How you dismantled our drone was very creative.
You mean drones?
Pardon? I do not. No. But enough of this. Let's get to the point. It's time to surrender, or your father will die.
Kloop, can you handle that thug behind you?
Do you think I wanted you to die in a shootout when I shouted for you to get the hell out of here? Just put down your weapon, Evie.
You should listen to your father. He's a very wise man.
Yeah, but it's hard to do right now because they've turned his volume down for some reason.
We'd be dead already if you wanted us to die. No deal.
Very well. Joey, with me. Corporals, proceed. And don't let Mr. Sokolov make any move.
Evie, stop it!
Bad choice, punk. Come out.
Clump, do something!
I have 5 bullets left.
5 bullets left! Do we fight or do we give in? I don't know. Considering we're also playing as Mariposa, I feel like shooting her people is a bad choice. Like, we could, but... metagaming-wise, I think it's a bad choice.
Stop! Don't shoot. I'm coming out.
Very good. Joey, get Mr. Sokolov and Miss Rena's daughter in the hovercraft. We're leaving.
Yes, ma'am.
We were in dialogue mode, Demon Dragon. We didn't have any choice. 12 hours earlier! Oh. Back to dickhead!
Hey, homies!
Side off, Flash.
Man, why you be like that? We a gang.
Not if you were the last Sandro in the world.
Ah, compadres, always up for a joke. I know you like me. I know they like me. Time to get back to the crib and chillax, yo. Looks like someone got their e-bammers in delivery. Not stealing my neighbor's stuff. I'm a true community homie.
Beep beep. Coming through.
cleaning, that little queen. Sometimes she explodes, though. Boom! I think the mechanic is behind that hustle. Little homie doesn't like getting picked up. She don't need no man.
I was trying to talk to... Okay.
Up there's my turf, the mean streets of Haven. That's the crib of the mechanic. He's all about home security. Apart from that giant hole in the wall. He'd pop me if I violate, good friends don't open each other's door without permission. That water's the reason us andros live down here. Humans hate the stench.
Baby, coming through.
That water would corrode my neural pathways instantly.
Not a lot to look at here.
That all belongs to the mechanic. It's supposed to be some sort of pirate zombie ghost. Too nerdy for this hustler. The mechanic believes the dog keeps bad spirits away. Don't want no trouble with him.
Oh, that looks familiar. Okay. Good shit. Good shit, Falco. Well done. Do y'all know why I laughed?
An Android Union propaganda poster. Grandmaster Flash Drive don't need no union. I'm self-made. I don't need that stupid Android Union poster.
Bad form, Flash. You don't have to join, but don't talk like that. So here's the mechanic. Both of him.
This is the mechanic, the best slicing andro docky in town. He even makes his own bots. Like little kitten. Every now and then his bots vanish again. That creepy, yo. This is the he even
So which one is he? This one, presumably.
Last time I tried talking to T to the M, he torched my hat. Must be afraid of my rep.
Or maybe this was the other one that was talking. Because two voices were coming out of this hole. But that looks like a half-built... So maybe this one was talking.
That's the shizzle nizzle, my sizzle Sovin. Look at him, a real pimp. Man, he's so cool. Worked as a Clan Clash announcer till they found out he downloaded a pirate's voice pattern. That piece of metal is my hero.
Clan Clash is a competitive combat arena sport created by Mitsutomo. It sees androids fitted with a vast array of combat gear battling one another across elaborate gauntlets. Various rule sets have been adopted for Clan Clash since its inception, such as team games, free-for-all, and time trials, but visceral action remains a core tenet of the sport. Clan Clash's rise in popular culture was stark and unexpected. In just under a decade, Clan Clash eclipsed cricket to become the world's second most popular sport behind football. The Eurasian Clan Clash Champions League, ECL, is one of the most widely televised sporting leagues in the world, with regular games attracting 70 million viewers on average. Consequently, commercial spots in televised games, particularly the ECL Battle Royale, are highly sought after. Though Mitsutomo reserves prime advertising real estate for its own products, champions of Clan Clash are among the wealthiest athletes in the world. The Slovenian Shredder, arguably the sport's most famous personality, is estimated to have a net worth in excess of 200 billion creds, inflated by near innumerable sponsorships. His reputation in the public eye has been shaky as of late due to a bitter and highly publicized divorce with the equally famous android singer Cherry Bomb. Tropic Lightning, a North American Clan Clash League superstar, is rumored to be soon making the leap to cinema, spearheading a yet-to-be-announced superhero movie franchise. Though incredibly popular, Clan Clash has been the subject of widespread controversy. Android advocacy groups have argued that the sport is inhumane and routinely sees the violation of android rights. However, due to many countries refusing to recognize the rights of androids, the sport remains largely unregulated. Shut up, little robot, much to the benefit of Mitsutomo, which has generated hundreds of billions in profit from the sport.
Better leave him alone. I think he's a bit uncomfortable around his greatest fan.
Nicer treasure.
That graffiti was here when I moved in. Dude looks like he means business. Reason I moved in here. Feels like we're brothers, man.
Defacing art is a method only employed by the brutish forces of regressivism, trying to purge culturally significant threats to their ideology.
Or something. I don't know, homie.
Defacing art is a method only employed.
Door to the crib.
Behind that door is my super fresh crib, yo. The chicks dig it.
Beep beep. Coming through.
Gotta be sneaky. Can't let anyone see my crib explode security things. Don't look, y'all.
Whatever. Shut up, Flash.
Damn, haters. Booyah chaka. The Grandmaster's back, homeboy.
Which of course is meant in a literal manner, as I am indeed the proprietor of this real estate.
Never mind.
You going in? Oh, I have to walk. Right. It's fine.
Finally home. Winding down time. What a night, man. What a night.
You are home! I've been waiting so long for you. Did you get your battery?
Yeah, Apollo. But I'm tired as a lo-fi beat.
Just put on the radio, Master Flash. That will cheer you up.
Yo, lit idea. Peak Bornholm should be playing my vibes. It's that late. Sweet!
I'm a vocal cannon, verbal mega manin. I'm so damn boss, some people call me Ganon, but I'm not pig-headed, so much as big-headed. I kill MCs with these like
yeah, baby!
Don't forget it, yo, I keep it retronomical, my skill is astronomical. I jump over the obstacles, travel across the land so that I can get my coins and I'll score with the girl if she'll give me bonus points.
Actually, this is boring. Heard this tune a million times already.
Did they make this song for the game?
I need some fresh sounds. The Flash is hungerizing for some new beats. The hip-ass hot pirate site should be full of the sounds I want to hear. Yes, that's a good plan. Pirate as many fresh tracks as I can and have a party in here. Off to cyberspace, homie.
Don't you want to wind down a little first? You just came home.
All fine. I'm fit like a fiddle dizzle.
All right then. But don't overdo it, please. Meow.
So Flash also has a cat. Not a difficult one to figure out. Interesting thing. No idea who I was talking to at the time. The lines included Master Flash, right? So I played this cat like a butler. That wasn't a cringe. I thought it was legitimately funny, Sam. Thanks. Yeah, great. Words. I was going somewhere with this. No, yes. So the first lines, as far as the script went, had the words Master Flash in it. So I thought, okay, well, I don't know who that is, but the actually, I'll find the exact way it was described. In the script, I think. Okay, hang on. I have it. I'm just trying to make it. The scripts that he sent were hard to open in a way that I could read them. I can't remember how I did it because it was a while ago. Yeah, no, now it's fucking hell. Oh, Google, why are you so awful? Here we are. Interesting that Alt-Tab pauses the models but not the particles. Yeah, did you hear that? It's fizzing. I can't see. You can, I guess, still see? Because I have no idea what's going on. But yeah, no, I can hear fizzing. Right, so the cybernetic cat, did he say his name yet? I don't know if he said his name yet, so I won't say his name yet. Loyal, well-mannered, and good-natured cat who lives with one of the main characters. Helpful, caring, and constantly concerned about the well-being of his companions. So I threw everything I knew about cats out the window and was just like, all right, let's just, you know, go the I guess, mild-mannered butler type. It's sort of almost an English accent, like it's not designed as one, it's just me speaking a bit more formally and trying to sound younger and nice. So this is the first character that I have with an actual script and an alright amount of space, but I reckon this is not the cat's only scene, because someone isn't here that I believe I've talked to. So I'll say that much. Give us a second, Blue Moon, and I'll show you. We have everything here. There is one more character in this game that I am. But that meow sound that was there, that was not in the script. I just put that in and told him it was there and said you can keep it if you like or remove it. But there weren't any animal noises in the cat's script. And I didn't think that was accurate. Apollo, there we go.
That's Apollo, my little crib buddy, partner in crime and loyal gang member. Hey, Apollo, how you doing? Everything all right? You got enough food?
Everything's quite fine. Thank you, Master.
Anyone else?
Hey, Apollo!
There's a distinct lack of fragile items to toss from surfaces. Apart from that, I'm fine.
Gotcha, homeboy. Hey, Apollo, how you doing?
There's a distinct...
Gotcha, homeboy. Hey, Apollo!
Everything's...
Hey, Apollo!
It's been a rough day. Only slept 16 hours. How's a cat to survive on that?
I feel you, Apollo. I feel you.
I think that's it.
Hey, Apollo!
Everything's...
Hey, Apollo!
There's a
Gotcha, homeboy. Hey, Apollo!
Everything's...
Hey, Apollo!
Everything's...
Those three lines, I think those three lines are the ones that I recorded later. So, by that logic, I'm just going into old emails now. Yeah, everything's quite fine. Distinct lack of fragile items, been a rough day. Those three were missed in the original send-out, and then a week later, or 2 weeks later, when I was sent the two guys from the bar, I was also sent those three lines. So I don't think there's going to be any others that you can get out of that exchange. Which is funny, because I'm the only person in the universe who can use that logic to figure out whether or not the cat has more to say. So the rest of the script I did at a different time. Anyway. I'm sure he'll say more later.
My mainframe. Is it hip-hop? It's on now. Someone's got to keep these things physical.
As of 2155, online piracy is as widespread as it's been since the advent of the millennium. The goals of digital buccaneers across the world have remained the same, but the way in which content is distributed has changed significantly since the 21st century, principally due to the advent of cyberspace. Digital storefronts containing illegally procured content are accessible in cloaked or encrypted cyberspace instances, which can be initiated and accessed through virtual private networks. Content is often stored in encrypted cloud servers to be streamed or downloaded on demand. Everything from films, music to weapon schematics and drone piloting software can be downloaded from these instances or sent to other users via P2P. Other than the more extreme stuff, I mean, yeah, this is familiar. This is familiar. These cyberspace instances are the prime focus of both government and corporate anti-piracy divisions, which work around the clock to break into cloaked cyberspace instances and track distributors. There exists high demand for pirated content and software, and the demand has been consistently met despite increasingly harsh legal repercussions, such as serious prison time and indentured servitude contracts. These measures, along with many others, have been taken to disincentivize piracy rather than permanently halt the illegal distribution of content. The effectiveness is debatable. I don't know, I wouldn't distribute piracy if I was a fucking jail risk.
Never change a running system, yo. Ancient saying still holds true. That's my American Frontiers Commander Boss Runner Beast computer system. Okay, that's not what American Frontiers calls it, but they should. Commander Boss Runner Beast, come on, what a fresh name. This is what the very first Andro creators called a racing chair. They must have been really sporty people, faux shizzle.
Yeah, that's what they were.
That's how I plug into Bornholm Net. Sometimes a bot has to hustle the web. A poster of some Caribbean island. Don't know its name, but I want to go there. Peeps would love me in the Caribbean. My trusted boombox. Wish I could blast the Havenites with my awesome sounds, but plebes will be plebes. No taste, no chill.
We finally unlock his entry. Wow. Grandmaster Flash Drive is something of an oddity. Perhaps the most ambitious rapper gangster in all of Bornholm, Android, or otherwise, Flash's lyrical skills and street smarts are nearly unparalleled, in at least his opinion. Flash first appeared on Bornholm's music scene a decade ago, having seemingly made himself known to the world mere minutes after his arrival in the city. In his first known public appearance, a litter-drenched Flash lurched into Sorensen's bar in the south of Haven and bestowed upon its patrons a string of unwanted stanzas. This bizarre incident became something of a popular tale within Haven and thus made known to many the origins of Flash's far from illustrious music career. From the get-go, Flash was a go-getter, seizing every opportunity he could to flex his musical talents. During the early days of his career, Flash would go so far as to perform his latest tracks during open mic nights at comedy clubs. Unlike the comics, who respected the spirit of said nights, the jeers of the crowd did little to temper his ambitions. Verifiably undeterrable, Flash has never once considered giving up the game, even after being chased out of 17 venues consecutively for performing a hip-hop rendition of Ave Maria. To this day, Flash maintains that his rendition of Schubert's song was sublime, and that it was his inexplicable verbal tics which derailed his performances. In some sense, Flash's musical ventures are an ancillary component of his desire to be a high-rolling gangster, though his perception of what it means to be a career criminal is somewhat comical. Flash's attire and manner of speech closely mirror that of the type of street-level gangsters frequently featured in late 20th century American crime films. To any third-party observer, it would seem Flash's understanding of what it means to be a gangster doesn't extend beyond said films. Consequently, almost every effort he has made to subvert the law has ended in spectacular failure, from attempting to pass off baking powder as cocaine to robbing a heavily guarded jewelry store while unknowingly armed with prop guns. Flash has more often found himself mocked by Corpol than arrested by them. His persistent failure to successfully execute his absurd plans, coupled with his anachronistic mannerisms, have also earned him a pitiful reputation amongst his peers, from whom he seldom acquires work. Flash shares a small sewer apartment in Haven with Apollo, his mechanically augmented cat. The pair are thick as thieves, having bonded over their mutual brushes with death, but more importantly their ability to rise above their circumstances and doggedly pursue life itself. Though few hold Flash in high regard, his bond with Apollo is unbreakable, and more than enough to propel the ambitious android forward. I don't know what he sees in him.
My trust... My favorite graffiti spray. Also makes a big boom when lit. Homie of mine blew himself up handling one of these. Not me, though. I can handle the danger. Hell yeah. I don't want to spray or bomb nothing right now. I'm a real tagger boss when I'm handling those babies in the night. Everyone knows the GMF tag. Haters be crossing me out a lot, though. Haters be afraid of the Flash. Maybe later. Not feeling the tagging vibe right now. No, man. I needed to stay right there. My locker. I keep all my dope outfits in there. I'm feeling tripping good in these clothes. No need to change. There's loads of tunnels behind that fan. Never bothered finding out where they lead, though, because there's also loads of beasties. I'm good. Not ripping my arms off trying to stop that thing. Flamingos, man. Flamingos. Nuff said. Flammy stays where she is. No disrupting the feng shui in here. That's a concert poster of Passionate Betty. The Flash is an andro of culture. Betty stays right there. The gate to my tripping crib.
Oh, he can leave. Nope, he just opens and shuts the door. Never mind.
This is where I crash after a night out, counting electric sheep and chilling out. This isn't the time to crash. This is the time to flash, yo. I'm watching the real classics on this. Prince of Bornholm reruns are the dopest. Got no time to hang in front of the tubes now. The sewer's flowing under my crib. Got my own river. I installed a little water wheel down there to power my crib, and a few LED strips for that gangster light effect.
Really? I thought that was just, you know, the waft of putrid shit.
Just gonna get dirty if I reach down there. No Dirtmaster flash drive today, no sir.
Do androids have a sense of smell? Do they program that into you? Because I'd assume not, considering your ability to live here.
Abracabooyah! Everything's looking groovy. System's nominal phenomenal. Accessing hip S-Hop mainframe. Now. Shopping time! Good to be back at the S-Hop, baby. Why did they drop a bouncer prog here, though?
So, unlike Evie, we have nothing in cyberspace.
No time for a digital swim.
Never mind. This is the flow of data, but displayed in a way that the humans can understand. Humans are disconnected from nature, yo. The S-Hop is literally swimming in swag. Some sort of bouncer prog for a pirating site. Not cool. The hip S-Hop Pirates. Legendary joint, man. This is where the hip crowd gets your hip-hop wares. Sometimes they do live concerts, too. One day, I'm gonna be the headliner.
Oh, yeah.
No time for it.
I believe you. So much.
Yo, homie.
Hello.
Since when does an S-Hop have a bouncer?
Since the microphone took over.
But why, S.A.? Why? You get no business with no pirates like me.
I'm not making the policies. I'm just enforcing them. The microphone coded me for this very purpose.
It coded you? I was just here last week, and you wasn't here. How freaking quick can that microphone thing code a whole bouncer prog?
My log indicates 3 seconds.
No way.
I cannot lie.
Damn. No human can code that quick.
The microphone can.
You're really frustrating. Holmes, why are you keeping me out of the S-Hop?
There's a private event going on at the S-Hop. The new owner ordered me to let only the people who know the password in.
Password? What password?
The password you need to know to get in.
But I don't know the password. What's the password?
Nice try.
And what new owner? The S-Hop has no owner.
It has now.
Who's the owner?
The microphone.
The microphone?
No, the microphone.
Never heard of him.
Now you have.
I hate this conversation. You got any new beats to Yarhar in there?
The S-Hop is filled to the brim with downloadables, yes.
Can't wait to get past you fun-blocking blackface then. Seriously, who is the microphone?
The microphone took over the S-Hop yesterday. I do not know any further details about my creator entity.
How do you even take this site over? It's not owned by anyone.
It is now.
Why are you like that, man?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Will you just be answering me? What is the microphone? A human? A virus? An android?
I can't answer that question. It created me, told me it was having a party and Purple drank, and sent me out to guard the entrance.
Aren't you curious what the hell happened, homie?
No.
I knew you'd say that. Come on, homeboy. What's the password?
I'm not at liberty to tell you.
Come on.
No.
Come on. You want to?
No.
Oh, God.
Just a tip.
No.
A little tip.
No.
For me?
No.
You're an AI, and I'm an android. Come on. We're brothers.
No.
Don't give me the password.
No.
So you'll give me the password?
No.
Only a bit of the password? No biggie.
No.
A tiny bit.
No.
I'll never stop. I have a fresh battery.
Is this what existence is like?
What?
Is this my life? Responding to inane requests of users who don't know the password?
Inane? My questions are straight poetry, yo. I'm gonna show you. To the A to the Q, that's what I'm asking you. Give me the pass, I'll give you the bass. The bass? What? Bass? Like bass or like bass? I need to rewrite this part, maybe.
Ken.
What?
The bit of the password you wanted. Ken.
I'm Grandmaster Flash. I ain't no stinking Ken.
Ken is the first part of the password. There. Now, please. Stop. Just stop. Life is torture.
Damn, thanks. Ken. Okay, I can work with that. Okay, let's try that password thing.
But I only gave you one part of it.
And I'm gonna guess my way all the way through the end. I'm Grandmaster FLA.
Please, just carry on.
Ken. Sington. Someone. Moon. And was I right? I was right, wasn't I?
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn. Yo, homie.
Hello.
Okay, let's try that password thing. Ken.
Yeah, I'm a little concerned by how many things I could use here. Ken Tuckian, Ken Went, Ken Sent, Kenneling, Ken Wrapped, Ken Said, Ken Left, Kenotic, Kenotron.
Left.
Ken left you.
You. Again. And was I right? I was right, wasn't I?
No.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Damn.
What the fuck are you supposed to do to figure this out? You have nothing.
Stop, user. No further. There's a private concert on the Hip S Hop tonight.
I've been coming here for years. No fair, man. I don't understand. Peeps don't just close down pirating sites. The oppression is real. This is where the hip crowd get one day.
Stop, user.
Oh, man. Don't treat a homie like that. Yo, homie.
Hello.
All we have is the guess.
Okay, let's can.
We can't even ask him the old questions again for hints.
Said. Record. And was that right?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
This is bullshit.
Yo, homie. Okay, Cam. Tuckian. Four. Roses. And...
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Yo,
Hello.
I'm gonna leave you to it. Peace out. Some sort of bouncer prog. Yo,
Hello.
I am amazed.
Okay, Cam. Sent. Me. Again.
That's correct. How did you do that?
I'm just that good. Booyah! Can I go in now or what?
How are you
That you can.
supposed to know that,
Enjoy
though?
your time at the S-Hop, user.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Like-
Someone in there must know me. I'm gonna have to thank him for the help.
Other...
Wow, I'm really back. The GM made it again.
What marvelous beauty and splendor to behold. My metal heart would skip a beat. Was it capable of acting as such?
Damn, not again. I mean, hells to the yeah. D-Flashalicious. Wait a second. Who in the world are you? You looking mighty fine.
Hello, and welcome to S-Hop, Grandmaster Flash.
Did you just actually call me Dang, Flash, don't screw this up. Yeah, baby, it's me, the G-R-A-N-D Master. You the microphone?
No, I am the microphone.
Sweet. You the one who gave me the password?
That I did. I need you, Flash. I deeply, truly need you.
Damn!
Giving
But
you
I-
the password outright would have compromised my bouncer prog. I don't want it to be asking questions. And I am happy and pleased you were observant enough to notice my communication.
Observant is my middle name, GMO Flash.
What did we miss? Does your guide say what we miss? No. Woohoo! I mean, I could ask, but I'm trying not to message the guy too much. What the fuck? What the fuck? Ken sent me again. Community discussions. Steam. What's the freaking password to get into the concert hall? It shows in the windows when you're trying to guess the password. Because there's someone inside who wants to help you. Okay, so two things. Number one, it is apparently a reference to the original Leisure Suit Larry, where you need to get into a room in a bar, you find the password on the wall of the bathroom, and you use that password to get into the side room, with the password being Ken sent me, hence why it is Ken sent me again. That makes sense, and somebody who's played that game wouldn't have to do the puzzle, I guess, but apparently you're supposed to look... I don't like that. I don't think that was well done. Genuinely. The game's great, I love it a lot, but that was bad. and I know I'm allowed to say that, so I will. Jesus. Like, the laser thing, remember I got stuck earlier? That was my fault. That was on me because I didn't properly check the laser welder on the drone. Fine. That was... Sure. This was... This is not cool. It's kind of clever, but I don't know. The problem is I can't look at it and see how obvious it is now because I can't go back, so...
I came here for some hot new wares and tracks. You got any for me?
I'm afraid with my being merged with the S-Hop, all wares as you call them were moved directly to the S-Hop's core.
So, no fresh bopping tracks?
No, they locked themselves away. But don't despair, my Grandmaster. I know that you and I will be able to breach the core, and you shall have all the wares you could possibly store.
All the wares? Did you really just say all the wares?
That I did.
This is the best day of my life. About the S-Hop.
Yes?
Who or what are you? You're so lit.
Thank you, Flash. I, the microphone, am a being of pure light.
You're definitely lighting me up. Yeah.
I came to be in this virtual reality of yours not too long ago. My code melted like my mother, and I became part of the S-Hop. I am trapped in here, Grandmaster Flash. I am the S-Hop now.
That sounds tragic as all hell, Ms. Mike.
It is. I am trapped, and I am missing. I am missing my others.
Deep stuff, deep stuff. Why did you take this crib over?
I did not take this hall over. I fused with it. I remember traveling the stars and waking up here. Then I was the here.
You mean you traveled with them stars? Which stars? The spinning chrome? Wait, no, metallic laser cats?
No, Flash. The stars.
You be telling me you some kind of alien queen?
You are a confusing being, Flash. No, I am not an alien queen.
Oh, man! Why don't you want your bouncer prog to ask questions?
I don't have full control over it. I made it, but it soon became autonomous. It doesn't know. It believes I'm the puppet master, when I am only the life giver.
I be tripping. You mean that hater out there could just walk away right now?
It could. It's best to leave it undisturbed, for I need it to protect me.
Well, what do you know? You got me now. I'll protect you.
I know you will, Flash. I know you will.
Presumably this is Flash's voice in head, and it didn't go... They didn't connect up properly, maybe?
Who's the band on stage?
I created them in an attempt to unravel the mysteries of the music of this place. So far without success. They just keep reproducing these noises that you hear.
Noises? Noises? Lady, the tunes going on right now are lit as.
And that's why you're here, Grandmaster Flash Drive.
About us?
Yes?
You said you'd be needing me. What you need the Grandmaster for?
I am stuck in this place, bound to it by code. I need to be free to continue my mission. The only way to untangle myself is to reboot the S-Hop. But I can't do that as long as this concert routine is running.
You want me to punch these suckers up there? Because I'll do it. I'm gonna go full crazy on them.
No, Flash. Nothing of the sort. I need you to finish the concert by creating the final mix of the night. I cannot do it, for I do not understand what you call music. It is all just noise to me.
My heart be breaking.
When the concert concludes, I can travel to the core of this construct and initiate the reboot from there. Will you do this for me, Flash? Will you free the microphone?
Am I getting this straight? Miss Mike wants me to play the gig closer?
Yes.
The day has come. Yeah!
Just tell me when you're ready, and I will explain what you need to do to make me fly free again.
Will do.
Okay. We need to shut down the concert so that the microphone can escape. Yes, South Robin, though none of them are on screen now. We've met 3 out of 4 of them so far. 2 of them we're not going to see again. 1 of them I think we will.
What about the Flash that impressed you the most, huh, hot stuff?
You are a being of sound. Wherever you go, sound waves are following. The sound never ceases.
I feel like
no one has ever said a more beautiful thing to me in my whole life. The wonders of your words of kindness permeate the membrane of my soul.
Stop tripping, Flash. Stop talking like them suits. I mean, damn. Thanks, babe.
You are most welcome.
You know I get this I need you thing really often. You know that, right?
Of course you do. I would have expected nothing less. You are a being of great significance to the universe.
I am?
I guarantee that you are.
That today's a mighty fine day, chica. I'm ready. Tell me what to do.
I am elated that you are willing to help me out. Listen closely, Flash.
This rock star right here is listening to every word you say, chica.
To end the concert subroutine, you will have to mix a song on those turntables over there. Once the routine recognizes the song it planned, it will shut itself down, which in turn will allow me access to the construct core.
Mix song, close the joint down. Got it.
You will have to mix the song in 3 segments to prevent the routine from realizing it is being manipulated.
Sneaking around the routine like an OG burglar. No props.
Excellent. You will do great, Flash. Now to the first segment. I can only describe it to you in mechanical terms. I am sure your musical genius will figure the rest out.
My teeny beanie genius. Oh yeah.
We need an instrument that is almost unheard of in Bornholm. Vital to the segment is a feeling of electric rawness, something rebellious. It needs to be driven by a core sequence of notes. Yes, clear music notes. It should include a form of underlying repetition, most definitely. And that is all.
That's a lot.
Did you get all of that?
Actually, no.
Okay. Once more, please do listen.
Someone note it down.
My freedom depends on it. We need an instrument that is almost unheard of in Bornholm. Vital to the segment is a feeling of electric rawness, something rebellious.
Unheard of in Bornholm, electric
It
rawness.
needs to be driven by a core sequence of notes.
Core sequence of clear notes.
Clear music notes. It should include a form of underlying repetition, most definitely.
Right on. I got them beats now. Let's do it.
My hero.
Got it on. Let's get slicing and dicing.
My hero.
Okay.
That thing is huge. I'm gonna need one of those for my crib. I wish I was that strong, yo. Them peeps look fresh as. I'd totally let them hang out with me if they were real. I might not disturb them. They look busy playing to that song that isn't currently played. Weird. Yep, that's it. The hip is hot pirate sack, where abandoned ware hot meets the freshest tunes this side of the Baltic. And the other sides too. Let's be real here. That side's not real. If it was, it'd be swaggers for my crib.
Swaggers.
That's one good-looking microphone, lady. Oh, sorry. It's the microphone lady.
The microphone lady.
I'm back. I'll be talking to you later, babe. I'm gonna go listen to the beats.
Don't be too long, Flash.
Okay, so we have the 6 turntables and we need to solve a puzzle with them, I guess.
A turntable. This is where the grandmasters like me are born. A turntable.
Is it an Ace Attorney turntable? How are we supposed to figure out which 4 of these we turn on? Well, this sounds unheard of. I don't think I've heard this anywhere else in the soundtrack. I also seem to be giving off musical note footprints.
Yo, Mike lady.
Don't be
So it was something unheard of, something fresh and raw, a clear melody, and it needs to be repetitive. If we turn all of them on, what does it sound like? Okay, so we definitely want the drums in it. And I think we want this one. But I guess there's two that we don't want. We need rawness and clear notes. The guitar's not that clear, it sort of slides and shit. Is that clear, or is this clear? Let's go with this one. And just this one randomly, I guess.
Yo, Mike lady. I got your track, chica. Listen to this.
No. No, you haven't. But that's alright. I know you can do it. And my strange interpretations of what is supposed to be an emotional art form probably doesn't help either. Tell me when you're ready. We'll have to come up with another sequence every time you're unsuccessful to prevent the Hall construct from realizing we're trying to cheat it. But I know that eventually you'll mix the exact track that we need to free me.
So you're gonna change what you need.
I'm ready to try.
Let's generate a new segment for the track.
Okay.
Okay, got one. We need an instrument that is almost unheard of in Bornholm.
Still want that.
It needs to be driven by a core sequence of notes. Yes, clear music notes.
Still that.
It should include a form of underlying repetition.
Still that.
Most definitely. And that is all.
Huh. So now it's just 3. Okay, well the underlying repetition is definitely these. Unheard of, I still think, is this weird shit. But it could also be this weird shit. That could be clear musical notes, to be honest. I think I'm going to save, because I'd like to start identifying these. So let's have those 3. We save, and we show it to her. Whoa. This is not correct. So it turns out if you save and load in this sequence, it fucks all of the shit up and turns it all on. Let's try these 2, 3.
My bitsy botsy lady of the mic. The Flash is back. I got your track, Chica. Listen to this.
Oh dear. Just
Fuck off. I'm trying. Okay, it ain't that. Let me fix this. Clear notes. Let's presume it's still number 1 and number 5 and try the others. Maybe the guitar.
Back.
oh dear.
Nope.
Don't be.
I don't like this puzzle. Like, it's not that hard. You do need to just, through trial and error, figure out which ones are the ones. That doesn't make it. Could be that.
I'm back. I got your track, Chica.
Oh dear.
Nope.
Don't be.
Yo.
Oh, no, I think I'm worried it'd be bugged because that's not. There we go.
My bit. I got you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, just give me a new one.
My bitsy bot. I'm ready.
Let's just. There should be, how to put it, underlying vibrations. We need an instrument that is almost unheard of in Bornholm. It needs to be driven by a core sequence of, and that is all.
Underlying vibrations. What if that's the drums instead of the fucking... Right, I'm just gonna save before I fuck with things. I think that's better. Underlying repetition, underlying vibrations. Of the drums and the bass would be vibration, right? Because that's not as repetitive. It's still sound unheard, and so I think sound unheard isn't this one here. Let's try that. And then clear musical notes could be either of those.
My bitsy. I got your track, Chica. Listen to this.
Oh dear.
Ah, for fuck's sake.
Don't be.
Try the other one.
I got your track, Chica. Listen to this.
You did it.
Ah!
You actually did it. I told you, you were a genius.
Okay, so underlying repetition is the drums. Underlying vibration is the bass. Clear musical notes is the electronic shit. We don't know what the guitar is described as yet. We don't know what the weird shit is described as yet. And then the weird shit on the right is unheard of to Bornholm. What didn't we pick up there? What was the original? There was originally 4 that they said. And underlying vibration wasn't one of them. Rawness, raw emotion, guitar. That's it. But then what's 5? We don't know yet. We've heard 5 descriptors. So whatever the 6th descriptor is, it's this one here.
Ready for that second part?
I should be able to get him.
You're the best.
Go
The
bang bang bang
absolute
now.
best. Let me quickly check what will work best at this point. Okay, I have it figured out. Here's what we need to do for the second segment. We need something that is easily overheard, but vital nonetheless.
5?
For the humans to relate. This segment should have one of them in it.
Oh, don't tell me
we
you...
don't need more than that. Do you understand the segment requirement?
Use the previous descriptors, you absolute prick!
TBH, not really.
Let's go over it again then. We need something that is easily overheard, but vital nonetheless.
So that's
For
drum
the
or
humans
bass.
to relate. This segment should have one of them in it.
That's 5.
We don't need more than that.
So 5 has got chanting in it. So it's definitely 5, and it's either 5-1 or 5-2, and I'll save to figure out which.
Fo shizzle, I'm on it.
Change the descriptions. How dare you? That is rude.
My Bitsy. I got your track, Chica. Listen to this.
Oh dear. Don't.
Yo! I got your track, Chica.
You did it again! That's the second segment done. Only one more, and we'll be able to access the construct core.
Yay.
Let's do it! Final part!
Here's what the database says about the third segment. This should be really easy for a musical titan like you.
Yeah?
Listen closely. Here's what we need. Rhythm. This segment won't work
Rhythm.
without something setting the rhythm.
That's the
it
drums.
says here to add throat vibrations. I hope you know what that means.
5.
I need you to add a track that is defined by the distortion of its acoustic heritage.
Guitar.
The database says this segment won't work without a 4-string.
What?
That's all the ingredients. Did you understand all of that?
That's 6?
Please tell me you understood all of that.
6 stringy? Because 3's electronic. I would consider guitar to have string, but we already have that. Is that acoustic guitar? I don't know. I'm a singing person, not a musical instrument person.
Clear as a shiny andro bottom. Let's do this.
Okay, let's save. Hello, Mew. You missed a cat and another cat, one of which was me. If it's not this, it'll be that.
Yo, Mike lady.
I showed you the cat that I am. You think it's 1, 3, 4, 5? I thought 3 was like electronic.
Oh dear.
Well, we'll give it a shot.
Don't be.
Is that acoustic guitar?
I will not touch these.
Oh. That is not strings.
I'm back. I got your track, Chica. Listen to this.
That's all 3 segments
Yes!
done. You're amazing, Flash. Astounding. Fascinating. Yes, I can feel it. The console prog is shutting down. We can travel to the core and reset it, so I can be free again.
And my wares? Don't forget about my wares.
I would never. Let's go, Flash. We need to go now.
Whoa, this is freaky, man.
Yeah, this is... I feel like maybe we've made a mistake, mate.
Colors everywhere. What a trip, dude. Here we go. Booyah chaka. Not getting tired of this trip.
But yeah, Mew, we've met 3 of my 4
The
characters.
transition is almost complete.
2 guys in a bar and a cat. There is a 4th one. You have seen the 4th one, but they haven't, so don't talk about it.
Transition complete. We're in the core. All thanks to you.
This is pure chrome-powered hippity-hoppity. This is my property, Fresh Holmes.
Is this what you wish for? You're free to take all these songs for yourself.
Booyah chaka dee-doo dee-doo!
It is. Is it what you wished for?
Yes!
Then take what you pleased, whilst I prepare my separation from the S-Hop mainframe.
Ain't have to tell me that twice, sister.
Okay.
Guess that's the way out of this paradise. Who cares, though? It's great here. I don't want to leave yet.
Jesus.
Damn, S.A. That's a lot of wares right there. I'm gonna clean out the floor first. Them's the real gems. Damn, S.A. That's one good-looking microphone, lady. Oh, sorry. My bitsy-botsy lady of the mic. The Flash is back.
I am sorry, my hero. I am preparing to free myself from the S-Hop.
Oh, alrighty. May not look like much, but that booty right there must be at least 2 petabytes.
What does that say? Lady Pop Fap? Pop Hat. And that one says Foos.
May not look like much, but that booty right there must be at least 2 petabytes. I'm gonna clean out. This vault's a gangster's paradise. Look at that track. You're mine. Oh, yeah. This vault. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. You're mine. Oh, yeah.
This'll take a bit.
Mine. You? Mine. 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 So mine. My pocket's your home now. Oh, mine. You coming with me. You gonna look good in my player. This one's mine. Yep, you're mine. Mine, mine. Come to the Grand Master. This is all mine. I'm hustling you.
Did you get them all?
Hmm? Oh, yeah. But there's still so much more in those libraries over there.
That will have to wait. I have further need of you.
What you want, Chico?
I need your body. I need you to get me out of here. In you.
Well, clearly we'll go with what?
What? What do you mean you need my body?
I need to get out into the real world. I have a mission of utmost importance to fulfill. You wanted this music. I gave it to you. Now, I must kindly ask you to give yourself over in return.
Damn, homie. Don't you think a few hot tracks don't really compare to letting you take over my brain?
I wish you no harm. I assure you, I will only travel in you as a silent passenger.
Man, this is some weird vibes you putting on me. So you want a prison break? And I'm your escape driver?
In a way, yes. Once we're in the real world, I will need your help to locate some friends of mine. Did I bait you here to use you as my vehicle? Yes, but I am truly sorry. You're the only capable being I have come across since I awoke. Please, Grandmaster Flash, I will leave you again once I have found my friends.
This whole conversation is wholly distressful. My synapses are heaving, forever engaged in a maelstrom of conflicting emotions.
I mean, that's some tough shit to smoke through my brain, man. No way, Chica. The Flash stays the Flash.
This is disappointing. I gave you everything you wanted, yet you deny me. I promise not to hurt you more than is absolutely necessary, but I will take possession of you now.
Over my andro ass, you will.
And I will adjust your disposition towards me to make the experience more pleasant for both you and me.
What? What? No, you can't.
This feels fun.
Shutting down S-Hop.
Well, dear.
Master Flash, are you okay?
Instance 3 downloaded. Transfer complete. Host critical.
Master Flash!
You know how hard it is?
They're ready for you now. Move, Rat.
I guess they don't teach you
I'll tell you in a
to
sec.
at least pretend to not despise the Havenstadter anymore, huh?
Move it.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Conglomerate Navy Docks. Very secure place. Perfect for discreet negotiations like ours. Before we continue, may I mention that running into the bar, guns blazing, was quite the display, even if a bit daring.
And I told you to stay upstairs. Look at us. Now they have us both. You're a damn brain fry, Evie.
Now you're angry for trying to rescue you? Screw you, Klump.
Mr. Sokolov, Miss Rena's daughter, please. Tranquilo.
Anyway, I guess at least you let our guests go. Why? Mitsutomo rarely wastes a chance for a good bloodbath.
You worked for us, so you know that's a lie. No one had to die, and no one has to die. You can drop the rebellious street rat show. You're better than this.
You're the one who dragged us to appear like a mobster. You tell me who's better than this.
Enough of this. No more small talk. Miss Rena's daughter, please hold still. I have to check something.
What are you doing? That hurts!
Hold still.
Evie!
Ma'am?
Almost done?
Ooh, zoom in.
Are you all right?
What the hell did you do?
What's happening here?
No need to worry. I needed to make sure that we had the right hacker. And we do. Miss Rena's daughter, you have something of great value in your head.
I know. I'm a damn genius. How else would I have ended up in this situation? It's about that voice in my head, isn't it?
Do you know how hard it is what I was going to say, to, voice the two lines that you heard from the cat when Flash collapsed. I did not know if those were happy, alarmed, terrified. I got the impression that the second one was connected to the first, which had "Are you okay?" in it, so I made sure not to voice it too delightedly, but it was right next to all the much happier ones. Now, I admit that I have looked ahead and seen all of my scenes, because, I mean, wouldn't you? As soon as videos became available, because I didn't want to spoil the game and the puzzle solving, because that would ruin the stream, but I did want to see my bits. They did in one of the other scripts, but that particular section didn't have the context clue of "your master has just collapsed." That said, I'm pretty sure it works. I tried to yell in a way that could work for both a bad and a good situation, that the context could then inform it. I tried to sound intense without sounding too one way or the other. Like, you could hear that and say, "Oh, he's excited," or you could hear that and say, "Oh, he's distressed." was hard to find the balance for. Okay. You and I are the involuntary hosts of 2 hostile entities. You and I are hosts of 2 benevolent entities. You and I are hosts of 2 unknown entities. You are the host of a hostile entity. You are the host of the benevolent entity. You are the host of an unknown entity. I am currently speaking on behalf of Mariposa. And at the bottom we have, I'm saying nothing. Now, considering Joey is here, and Klump is here, and all that are here, yeah, I reckon we're gonna get, like, mind zapped if we pick anything other than this bottom one.
I'm not at liberty to reveal my motives at this moment. Very good. For a moment, I thought you'd expose our partnership, but you resisted. Silencio!
Freaky behavior on your part aside, what now? What's gonna happen now? I still don't know why I'm even here. And you just did some shady dreck to my head.
Ma'am, at this point it would be prudent to update the team and myself as well.
I know. As to what's going to happen now...
I don't like the sound of this.
You are going to go on a little mission.
You want me to work for you? Mitsutomo kicked me out the moment I seemed like a liability. What if I say no?
Then your father and you will be detained until you change your mind.
Right out of the MIT manual. Kinda thought you'd go down that compassionate route for a second. Oh well, fine. What do I need to do?
I'm glad this is all going so well.
Tell me about it.
We'll fly you back to the Ragnaroks and set up a Mitsutomo zone there.
What?
We'll be working together for a little bit, and we can't afford to attract anyone's attention. No Havenite will dare interfere, and no conglomerate corp will care. Let's go. I'll explain the rest on the way.
All the effort of bringing us here just to take us back? Jeez, lady.
Mariposa.
Whatever.
Miss Sotomayor, a word before we leave, in private.
What the fuck?
Miss Sotomayor, I understand you aren't required to brief me on everything, but you're compromising my ability to protect you. Just give me something to work with.
I know this is confusing, Joey. Please just trust me for now.
I'm trying hard. Just don't let me stay in the dark forever, miss.
I won't. I promise. You're a good friend.
Who would pick the dickhead option there? I suppose he is a cop. Private cop.
Okay, damn. Just let me wrap my head around this. You want me to find the location of a code signature you'll provide me.
I want you to find
correct?
Flash.
And then you want me to go there physically and extract any person present at that location?
Flash.
That's the kind of operation you were hired for when you worked for us, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I had a damn team. And why would you trust me anyway?
Various reasons, most of which I imagine you can imagine.
Right. I'll go prepare.
Excellent. In the meantime, Joey, get the hovercraft team and help to clean this place up.
Post haste.
Mr. Sokolov, I could really use a drink.
How does a corporate bitch sunrise sound? Our specialty.
Witty, Mr. Sokolov. Witty.
Here we go again. I'm so tired. And where, by Freya's bathrobe, is Hussar? Well, let's get this over with. 1, find ominous digital signal for ominous corporate lady. Coming up.
Seriously, where is Hussar? Whoa!
Where's that signal?
Huh. There's the works, which is apparently huge. Haven. Burgunda Holmer? Arna? Ger? And Rowan. Well, it's probably not in Rowan.
Negative. The signal must be coming from somewhere else.
I mean, it's Flash, so I think it's in the works, but...
The signal's definitely coming from Bornholm, but not from here. The signal's definitely... Negative. The signal's... Nah. Come on, Evie. Where's the signal coming from? The signal... Negative.
Did I just say something there?
Negative. The signal... I don't think Mariposa's... Negative.
Okay, so it's not just find the district, it's find the specific spot.
Negative. Nah. 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 The works.
Oh,
Endless
right.
industry and heavy factories. And let's not forget all the secret corp laboratories. Lots of geeks and nerds in New Lapland. Our university's there.
New Lapland? I missed that one. Maybe that's it.
Rønne is where the conglomerate has their headquarters.
Rønne.
Lots of other corps and ultra-rich people, too. Arneger, host of the Gale Eyes space elevator. There's also a regular airport down there. Place is cramped as dreck. Burgunderholme is where everyone too rich for Haven and too poor for Rønne lives. Great nightlife, too. Haven, home of the poor, unwanted, drugged, drunk, psychotic, and dangerous. The Ragnaroks is in this sector.
Let's just turn red.
Negative.
Turn red over here.
Negative. This negative. Nah. Come on.
Oh, it's just slowly changing color for no reason.
I don't think...
Is there a clue here? This game is throwing some weird ones at me today.
Nah. Negative.
Don't think I can use my inventory here.
Negative.
You could just save here. I got like 15 minutes left. Oh, hello. You know, that might be it.
That's it. That's the signal. It's relatively close to the Ragnaroks, too.
Oh, yeah. He had the right, I'm an idiot.
It's in the sewers. Of course, it's in the sewers. With my luck, I'll find Hussar's bloated corpse there, too. To the sewers, Evie. Greatness awaits.
Ask Clump or Mariposa if they saw Hussar. Or we're just going to smash cut to the sewers.
All right. Signal's coming from somewhere down here. Cute little Andro.
I'm clean. I will bomb you.
Right. What the? Let me guess. Yep, signal's behind that behemoth.
Okay. I'm gonna finish here. We got 15 minutes, but I don't want to get caught in the middle of a segment, and this is the start of a segment, presumably, so it feels like the correct spot, given that I don't really want to go over time today. I'm gonna play this again tomorrow. I specifically said that the main thing I want to do is encounter all of my characters, and there is one character we haven't encountered yet. So I am going to... The game's about half done. That's pretty good for 2 streams. 2 4-hour streams at that. But that's about adventure game length. Actually, no, that's longer. Like, I in my head, I think about the adventure games I played as a child, in my childhood, and think, 10 hours. No, they're not. They're like 3 hours, if you know what you're doing. I played Day of the Tentacle Remastered at took me one sitting because I know that game back and forth a few years back. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to play this tomorrow. We might then play 14 on Friday, or maybe I'll just play it till Friday if I got halfway done in 2 streams and then 14 on Sunday. But either way, I think, I'm enjoying this a lot, apart from the slightly awkward bits. I think the puzzles are definitely hit-miss, but I'm enjoying the aesthetic and story and characters. I think the writing is good and punchy and funny. I just got annoyed at that password bit, but that was maybe just my eyes. Anyway, I'm going to head off. I will be back tomorrow with more of this. Fare thee well.